yeah, Jane's Addiction, Mountain Song, and that's how we start this fine radio show with Bobby Kelly. Robert Kelly.
No, you call me Bobby.
I like calling you Bobby. Yeah, and Sherrod Small today. This is going to be a good day.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be a good day. I played, even though we just fucked around for 20 minutes before the show started with some hilarious material, and then I'm playing Jane's Addiction because I saw Dave Navarro's documentary, which is fucking dark and intense.
Really?
So it doesn't really match up to what we were just fooling around talking about. But there's a documentary called Morning Sun, and it's about Dave Navarro.
Okay.
And the death of his mom. You know, his mom was murdered back in 1983.
Really?
Oh, you guys didn't know this?
No.
Yeah, jealous boyfriend.
Wow.
Breaks into the
Nicole
house.
Simpson?
Pretty much one of those type of deals.
Really?
Wait, it wasn't a black dude, though, so it's not...
No, it wasn't a black dude. You're off the hook there.
Trying to make sure.
Your race is off the hook.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow, Bobby.
Son.
It's too early for that.
Come on, son.
He was a muscle guy. She was done with him, and he was a jealous fuck.
Oh, like roided up?
Well, I don't know. He definitely worked out a lot. I don't know if roids were part of it, but he was a narcissistic asshole.
Right.
And he wouldn't let her go. What?
I love that you're being politically correct. I don't know if he did roids. No, hang on.
I know.
The legal team's knocking on the window.
Good point.
He's in jail. Let's just fucking say he was on roids.
He's on death row.
Oh,
Wow.
But, I mean...
Can we see a picture of this dude?
He's been on death row since 1991. I went back and forth with Navarro a little bit yesterday. He's going to do the show. But, so this guy breaks into the house and kills Navarro's mom and aunt.
What?
Cold blood.
Wow. He wasn't in the house when it happened, though.
No, he was supposed to be in the house. No. Because on Wednesday, I think this is how the story goes. On Wednesdays, Dave Navarro went and hung out with his dad. But his dad could not do that Wednesday, I think.
Wow.
So he did it on a Thursday, and that's when the murders occurred.
Wow.
So Dave Navarro in this documentary is basically saying, I probably should be dead because I was supposed to be in that house if my dad was, available that day like he usually is. So,
wow.
You think he would have killed the kid?
Holy
probably.
Really?
I mean, witnesses.
See, now you're just looking at an old man.
Yeah.
That's from 2014. Now you're just looking at an old man.
So he's been on death row since 91.
91.
What state is this?
California. The death penalty in general is bullshit in most states. We all know that.
Have you ever done death row meal? Will you
death row meal?
You guys get your fit like
you
your
just
last
go,
meal?
My last meal, what would it be? And then go get it.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that.
Go get it.
I did fucking pizza, a fucking ribeye.
Right.
And it was, what dessert was it? It was the tufo, the chocolate ball, the Italian dessert. It's a chocolate ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Ice cream.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Oh, and I'm sorry, potato chips.
And chips.
I ate chips with a steak and pizza.
Yes, that's awesome.
The last meal.
So what kind of pizza?
It was sausage and onion from Racanelli's.
Oh, nice.
But I got a little one so I could eat the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Do a last meal. It almost was my last meal, by the way. I almost fucking lost a foot on that one.
No, what's fun? No, that's like a morning show hack bit.
Is it?
Yeah, where you take the phone calls. Every fucking radio guy has done this dumb bit. What's your last meal? Blah, blah, blah. But you actually...
I did it.
You did it.
It's worth doing.
Yeah. On radio, you just discuss it, and it kills 20 minutes. I'll admit it's hack.
Dude, I sat by myself.
I just ate all that.
You have to. You can't have eyes on you doing some shit like that.
You can't have your fucking wife going,
no.
Haven't you had enough?
Oh, yeah, she will not fuck you again.
B, enough. Fucking beat it.
Beat it. I'm having my last meal.
Oh, I love it.
So, Morning Sun is fucking dark, intense. He's pretty much, finally...
What's the name of it?
Finally taking on the whole death of his mom thing in this documentary.
He's the only child?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Right? Yeah, I think so.
So who raised him? His father raised him?
Looks like that.
That explains the drums, huh?
Well, after...
Dad let you play.
He's not on the drums.
Don't he play drums?
No, he's a guitarist. Sorry.
I thought he plays everything, though.
He might be one of those guys, but when it comes down to actually being in a band, he knows he's the guitarist.
Yeah.
But then in '83, when his mom died, he became a drug addict immediately. Like, real bad.
How old was he?
He was only 15, 16.
He would have got killed.
When when
15 in the house of witness? Yeah, you would have killed.
He would have got killed. If it was a little baby, that's when it would be hard to kill a baby.
Right. Well,
or
not
a little
physically.
Kid. If you look down a little...
Physically, it's really easy to kill.
Oh,
a baby.
yeah. Snap its neck.
Well, so easy.
Or just stick your finger in its soft spot and hold it up like a popsicle.
You still smell his head, too, after it's dead. The nice baby smell.
Yeah, they should make like a candle baby head.
Wow. Yeah, I would like that all day.
Wow.
Just the nape of a baby's neck.
But before this guy killed his mom, he did break in the house. Everyone knew this guy was a major fucking problem.
Yeah.
And he broke into the house another time, and he handcuffed Dave Navarro, a younger... Well, maybe Dave was probably around 13 at this point, 14 maybe, and handcuffed him to his fucking toilet. This guy was fucking evil.
What?
That is fucking...
And then in 83, so the guy kills Navarro's mom and aunt. Then this guy's on the loose for 8 fucking years. It took him 8 years to get him.
What?
And then you got Dave Navarro becoming pretty big in bands and Jane's Addiction, touring, not knowing where the fuck this guy is.
That's unbelievable.
And then it was America's Most Wanted. This is all stuff that you can look up. I'm not fucking up your movie, I promise you. But it was John Walsh in America's Most Wanted that found this fucking guy in 91.
He was on America's Most Wanted, and John Walsh found him. It was that big of a thing.
Yeah, it was a huge fucking story.
And 8 years, where was he for those 8 years?
Here and there. And
It's in America, though.
Yeah, they thought he got some plastic surgery. I think that's how they got him. They actually sent out his picture to everyone that does plastic surgery in America, basically.
Wow.
And then they got a lead, and then they got him, and he's been in jail since 91 on death row, and,
He's got great hair, though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
there's the young version of him. But this movie is fucking intense.
He looks like the pictures that you see in the barber shop of like the different styles of
he
hair.
does,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Give me a number 3.
Yeah, give me the number 3.
Stay off my sideburns.
I want a James Caan in Godfather.
In the middle?
And then the end of the movie. I got to wait for people to see it. But
She dies.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
the end of the movie's pretty wild. He's into wild, dark stuff.
Yeah.
Real dark stuff.
Yeah,
Talk about his sexuality?
He does some dark sexuality
He
stuff.
does a lot of stuff, boy.
And then he also is one of those guys that hangs from his piercings and stuff as art projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew
Navarro's intense.
He did that reality show with his wife, the last one. He's divorced now.
Yeah.
What's her name? Whatever her name is. Some hot chick. What was her name?
Honestly, I
After
don't...
Carmen Electra. You
It was Carmen Electra. When they did their reality show on MTV, whatever it was, I knew he was a sexual deviant because before his wedding, he went and got he got his ass cleaned out.
What?
By an old broad, and he literally said, "This might be the last sexual type of experience I have."
Right.
Because I'm getting married. So he looked at it as he's getting a fucking colonic from a fucking middle-aged white broad,
That's sexy.
and it was kind of hot to him. I was
Wow.
like,
Me too. Clean up my ass, bitch.
It's this guy was like, this guy's a fucking freak. This guy's a freak.
I would hang with him for a weekend. Let's see what we can get into.
Wow. Yeah, I've talked to him over the years. I look forward to talking to him about this movie, Morning Sun.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
When you get that much pussy, though, it must be a point where it's like, dude, I'm just gonna.
You got to do different things
I'm
too.
gonna put one in my mouth.
He's into like getting
Everything.
letting some blood out,
Bloodletting?
bloodletting,
I want to hang with him for a weekend. See what we can get into.
some dark art shit, and
I mean, dark art.
Like he's smearing shit on a canvas.
I don't want to give shit away as far as this movie goes.
Oh, and they show all that in the movie.
Yeah, man, there's some shit in this movie.
He's been affected by this murder.
Oh fuck yeah!
Is he a vampire?
He might be a vampire. You know, as funny as that is,
Why?
he might actually be.
Now, how tall is he? Is he a short dude?
He dresses up in some
that lacy
frilly
top.
things.
That's a lacy top.
There's footage in this documentary of him doing heroin, needles in his arms.
Oh, this guy's wearing women's panties. That's when you get too much pussy. That's when you get too much pussy when you're like, I'm going to wear her clothes.
Yeah.
It's like you just need anything to stimulate yourself.
Yeah, you just need anything. You've gone beyond. There's no coming home.
It's
from
like he's
that.
fucking women just to steal their powers and their wardrobe.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. A
I would
nice
hang with
pair
him.
of panties feels good.
Up against your skin.
Up your balls. You
Nice lacy. Oh, yes.
Nice tight package.
I jerked off a nice a fistful of fucking panties before and rubbed some on your balls.
What are you working at a nursing home?
Maybe. They were bloomers. They were bloomer-like. So what?
Your dick's so big, you can't put on, like, women's panties.
No.
You just hang out. Yeah, like, my dick would fit perfect in women's panties. You wouldn't even notice that I'm a man.
It's a big clit.
Yeah, it's just a huge fucking China clit. I feel bad for you. Your dick is. There are disadvantages to having a big dick.
Yeah, no.
You can't wear women's panties.
Can't wear them.
Because your fucking schlong just flops out.
I got to put it to the side.
But you can get it all in there, Bobby, huh?
Oh,
you can tuck it all
I
in.
don't have to tuck anything.
Nothing.
I pull the panties up and we're good to go.
Oh, my God.
How's that? The only thing you're going to notice is my fucking huge bush.
And Sherrod has a legendary penis.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
fucking
legendary.
baseball bat.
How big would you say?
You know those little bats you get on bat day?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that.
Good for you, Sherrod.
I'll tell you this.
Hey.
I was in a jacuzzi with a girl, and he walked in smoking a joint naked, and we both stared at his dick. And I was looking at his dick like, we were both like, oh my God. I mean, she was about to get it, so she was more shocked than me. And then I literally had to say to Sherrod, hey bro, listen, I'm going to stare at your dick for 10 to 15 more seconds because I've never seen it. It was like finding a dinosaur bone in your backyard. It's like, holy shit. What the fuck
You had a
is
little
that?
wash on it.
Yeah, I was brushing it off very gently to get the sand off it.
You don't want to fucking break it.
Dude,
Sounds like it's not breaking ever.
It was almost fucking not real. Like, I was like, is that a fake dick? Like, what do you do with that? Like, how do you jerk off?
Can you get it all in?
Yeah.
No.
I could try.
Let me tell you something.
You give it a good fucking try.
I give it a college try.
Jesus.
I almost called the cops. I swear to God, I heard, help me, no! I don't think that's good sex. I don't know if that's good or bad. I had to no, please, God! Oh, fuck no!
You guys, so you had sex,
We had a nice little sweet young woman with us, a flight attendant in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it was a threesome.
We met her in the pool, didn't we?
It wasn't
I've
a
heard-
threesome. It was a nine-some. It was a 12 and a half-some.
I've heard this story. I can't make believe I haven't heard this story before. It's one of those legendaries. I think you've told it on the show.
Buddy, yeah, but I've never...
Wasn't it a flight attendant?
It was a flight attendant.
Then we trade her to the other room?
No, here's the deal. I met her at the pool, okay?
Right.
I'm in the pool. I see this...
Can you back up slightly?
Yes,
Why
sir.
are you guys on the road together?
We're doing shows, but I have to do timelines with this, okay? Because I have a house,
Yeah,
and a marriage,
family.
so I have to make sure the timelines are correct. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
It's
you,
like
animal.
fucking yeah. So
It was during that week you were single.
yes, it was during the week that I didn't have anybody. Okay, yeah, dude.
It was one of my lost weekends.
So we
But were you guys doing a comedy show together?
We were doing a show together.
Okay.
None of that really matters.
True,
We were in Vegas at some point together, maybe doing a show. And
Gotcha.
it might have been a place called the Hard Rock. But listen,
Okay.
could have been another place before I even met anybody.
Okay.
Before I knew anybody, even though I've known my way for a long
The
fucking
details
time.
are a little foggy.
The details are foggy.
But you know that you weren't doing anything wrong, Bobby Kelly.
I know that
he
I
wasn't.
didn't intend to do anything wrong ever, and this story could be fabricated. But
Okay.
I'm in the pool. Say I was in the pool. So I'm in the pool. I see this whatever girl. So I walk over, start talking. I'm shooting my game. This is sexy Bobby, by the way.
With the long hair?
No hair, but sexy Bobby.
Sexy Bobby, yes.
This is in shape.
Yeah, he had all his shit together too. He had all you had like your little bags of your Vegas stuff and your spritzes, and he
Yeah.
came to play.
Yeah,
Came to play.
I've been going to Vegas at this particular gig for a long time.
Yeah, so they already the concierge came down. He had different shit. You had
Yeah.
like a pass to some spa and shit.
Yeah, I was like Jeff Beecher, who is a fucking literally the king of parties in Vegas. He is just he is the fucking I would say he's the Barnum and Bailey of our generation.
Yes,
right?
yes. I'm surprised he's still alive.
He just lost around 200 pounds. He looks great.
Did he?
Why is he the Barnum and Bailey?
Because he will take nothing and make it into the biggest extravaganza. Dude, we had to do shows for swallow, a 7-foot gay Russian sword swallower.
Yes, contortionists.
Midgets.
Midgets everywhere.
Yeah, a guy balancing a
Small
fucking
people.
moped
So
on
he
his
really
chin.
was a Barnum and Bailey. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I thought you were just using that as...
No,
he would run a show, but he'd have a hooker table.
Yeah.
Like he had a table with hookers.
And then people on stilts walking around and shit.
But then Paris Hilton's right next to that table.
Yeah, I party with Paris Hilton in Vegas.
Yeah, Britney Spears, Tara Reid.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like this guy fucking runs it.
Right.
So we're doing the show. And
Paris jumped on stage with me and it was fucking ape shit.
Yeah, crazy. And we did this show, and it was a hell gig for a comic.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That was fucking crazy. Literally, you come in on a Wednesday, it was a Saturday show, you did 15 minutes, and you leave on Monday.
Yeah.
It was fucking...
You went out there just to do 15 minutes?
Yeah.
We have to do prep.
It was love.
I understand.
We had to do a lot of prep.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to get on the stage, do a sound check.
That's right.
On Thursday.
Days
Thursday.
before.
And then
Days.
then you get, and then after, you got to help clean up on Sunday and then come home Monday.
And then you need a day for yourself out there.
I need to relax a
after
little
all
bit.
that working you've done.
Very stressful gig.
Oh my God.
Dude, very stressful.
You guys rule.
That was a good gig.
I'm in the pool. All of a sudden, he's just sitting there like a little kid with his feet in. You know what I mean? He's not getting in the pool. He's just chilling right there.
I'm scoping.
I bring her over to him, and I don't know what his game is stupid. It's like that aggressive black dude.
Let's go upstairs and fuck.
Yeah.
You just come out and say it.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much. She was ready to fuck, though.
But here's the thing. This is why it worked. She literally... His fucking mule was hanging out of his shorts.
My swim trunks.
But it wasn't like bikinis. He had like surfer shorts on.
Oh my God.
It was skating shorts.
And the thing's just hanging out, almost hanging out.
So literally, she grabs it and pulls it out at the pool.
Yeah.
And that's elite. You'll get thrown out of the casino for that shit. So I'm nervous, white guy Nelly. I'm like, no.
No.
Put that back. You know what I mean? She grabbed it and it was like, oh my God. He goes, let's go, money. That's my best charade. Yo, let's go, money. And so all of a sudden, we're going up to my room, this cocksucker.
Yes.
Why not your room?
I can't do that kind of evil in my room. I sleep there.
So we get up there with fucking, I'm doing the old white guy, hey, would you like something to eat? Would you like a drink?
Want to order something?
And
Here's the room service menu.
He's over there making out with her and fucking, sucking on titty.
In seconds.
I'm like, can I get you some wine? I'm like Dick Van Dyke, right?
Yeah.
And then
you're just slowly revving the engine and he's all in.
So she's in her bikini and she goes, guys, I really can't do anything. My friend's here. And I was like, oh, come on, we're not going to do anything. I'm still playing coy.
Yeah.
He goes, he literally, he pulls her underwear, sees the string hanging out. He goes, tug, thump, and then hucks it on the wall.
I thought against the wall. Because it's going to walk down like one of those sticky spiders.
That's a move.
Dude,
like a bloody sticky spider pet.
I never knew that was a move.
Yes.
You know me too, right?
You're a romantic. This Sherrod's romantic.
I'm going to throw up, though.
I threw it like it was a weapon of apocalypto.
Oh, you're a romantic. God, I love Sherrod.
It was so,
yeah.
It was so bad. I'm looking at my wall like, I gotta clean, like, because I'm such a white guy, I don't want to have the maid do it. That's disrespectful.
And you don't want to be charged in the end.
Right?
They wouldn't have charged us.
Yeah, well, they charge you $250 for smoking. What do they do for fucking blood on the wall?
From a tampon.
Yeah, it looks like a little kid blew his brains out on my wall.
And slowly walked down the wall.
Oh my God.
So all of a sudden it's going down, and I'm just trying to catch up to this fucking train that's running down the street. And he fucking latches onto her. I've never seen anything like it. It's like, you ever see a lion fuck? Where they just go, whatever that's a dog, but whatever, I fucking suck.
Where the lion gets all hunchy.
Yeah,
hunched onto her.
Can I say silverback? Or
I said silverback gorilla. Yeah, you can say it.
I can say that. I'm asking your permission.
Listen, fucking is not a pretty thing if you're doing it right.
Well,
it can get ugly. It can get real.
I tend to fuck like Prince and Apollonia, but so I disagree.
What's wrong with a little tenderness, Sherrod? What's wrong with you?
I think you can take a little break when you're about to jizz too quick.
He's tender, but he's hunchy.
All right, there you go. Like that.
Yeah, that's exactly the way. That's what I saw.
All right, we're looking at a YouTube video of lions having sex.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think
she fell out.
Joe Rogan actually has a bit about that. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw right there. That.
Oh, my
And
God.
The shoulder muscles,
Yeah, that's me.
the rib cage.
That's my style. That's
Yeah,
my
that's
style.
it. And see the tail? That's the size of his dick.
Jesus.
He has a lion tail dick.
Oh, my God.
That's me right there. The lioness just waiting to be fucked. Dude, I'm sitting there like, I'm out. I tapped out.
Did it scare you a little bit?
Buddy, I sat in a chair and watched like a frightened fucking little school kid.
I think I would be scared to see that.
Yeah, it was scary because I didn't know if she was being hurt, if I was part of some violent act. Because she would
She kept high-fiving me, though.
She would love it and then die. She would go, "Oh my God, I love it. Oh my motherfucker, why? No, keep going. My God, have mercy on my soul. I know, I love it. Fuck you! Shoot me, kill my fucking cunt." It was the worst, dude. And I'm just in a chair shivering. I'm holding a throw pillow over my face, like I don't know what to do.
You're fast forwarding. You're going to be a witness in a courtroom somewhere. Oh gosh, Rod, you're crazy.
We had fun. Didn't we trade her to the next room?
Well, we go out in the balcony.
I think you're the wrong color for that shit. I think you're the wrong color for that shit, bro.
For that kind of aggression?
Yes.
He wasn't aggressive. His dick was.
Wow.
It wasn't. He was very sweet.
I was a victim like the rest of them.
Man.
We go on the balcony, and she's in a robe, and Patrice, not you. I'm sorry, Coach Patrice. Jesus Christ. Every black guy. I'm like
So Kevin Hart said.
I'm like my mother with black eyes. Keith, Patrice, Sherrod.
You just fell down a black guy staircase.
Oh, my God.
And so I'm naming them.
My mother does that with my brother.
Oh, God.
Andrew, Kara, Bobby.
Reggie Jackson.
Oh, my God, I'm tearing up. Oh, it's hilarious.
So I'm there with Reggie Jackson.
So listen, I'm with Tracy
Because
Morgan.
you're going back to that moment,
Oh,
you can't remember his name. You're all flustered again.
I can't listen. So we're on the balcony, and she's in her towel, and we're just hanging out in our shorts or whatever. And there's a huge party. Hard Rock's a fucking crazy place on weekends.
Yeah.
And there's a bachelor party next to us in the suite next to us, and they're like, "Yo, guy, white guy bachelor party, baby, show us your tits." And we're like, go ahead, show them. So she showed them.
Right.
They go fucking nuts. The place started vibrating. Yeah, you get fucking 13 white guys that's ass for titties, and they get it. So we send her over.
We send her over there.
And we've never seen...
We share, Opie.
Holy shit.
We've never seen her again.
Never.
For the rest of the weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't
No,
You didn't even see her
I didn't see her
walking
again. I don't
around?
remember seeing her after
I've been looking her... I'm not going to mention the airline. I've been looking for her on the flight since then. And this was years
Do you remember
ago.
her name?
No, I didn't. We didn't get her name.
I don't remember her name from
I think her name was... Oh, God! Oh, my! Please, no!
But she had no problem going next door.
Oh, she was game. This girl was game. We wasn't introducing her to the freak. She was a freak.
She was a freak. Yeah, she was a freak.
But God bless her. That's what you want in Vegas.
If a girl gets her tampon tugged out of her vagina like a light switch, I think and she doesn't say, "Hey guys,
what are you doing?"
Yeah, what are you doing? She's a little smirk comes on her face, like an English kid that just got toffee. I'm pretty sure she's game.
I've heard that story before, but I think that's the best version of it.
Yeah. Well, he's here. I've always told it without you.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, Sherrod's no joke, man.
That was a good weekend, man. We had fun that weekend.
Oh my God.
And then you go back to your room all nice.
Yeah, my room was nice
All
and
nice.
pristine.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking cleaning up like a Pulp Fiction movie. I'm in there with a wolf. I had to call Wolf.
His room was like the first 48.
I had a leather ottoman that looked like somebody literally murdered somebody on it.
And then you got all your sheets and pillows. You got to throw everything out.
Thank God I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. I didn't let him fuck on the bed. No way.
No, not on the bed. I fucked on the couch, the floor, the tub.
Yeah, I let him fuck.
The tub?
Yeah, I let him
You're just moving all over the fucking
all
place.
over there.
I let him fuck her where there was leather, so it would be easy cleaning.
You can Windex it.
Yeah, it was just.
You can Windex DNA right off of there.
Don't get me wrong. The towels in my room.
Yeah.
Somebody was killed. Like I was cleaning up a murder. I think I left the maid 100. I swear to God, I left her a C note.
That's some white guilt right there.
It was just my fucking jerk off towels that made a statue.
Yeah.
And his blood fucking full towels.
Oh my God.
His large blood towels I had to leave in a corner.
That was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mercy.
God.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
No, I was thinking we should probably just go to break. We're not going to beat that.
You can't follow that.
You can't follow that. We can maybe take an early break. You got food in front
It
of you.
was good reliving that, though. That was fun.
You got your food yet, Sherrod? You order anything?
No, I'm good.
You good for now?
We got to go back to Vegas. We need an Opie Radio Vegas
I
trip.
can't go to Vegas with you. Are you crazy?
I mean, it's going to be a good boys trip this time. No shenanigans.
I'd like to get a
It's
little.
going to be shenanigans.
I'd like to get a little comedy show together
Yeah, let's do it.
with the guys that have been
We
helping
should
out
do-
on this radio show
should
in the
do
last
Vegas.
year and a half.
Yes.
Do Vegas and do what's the place? Hard Rock has this rock club now that
How many-
seats
we did-
around 500.
We did the virus tour there. That
No,
was our first stop. We were trying it out
Not
back in
that,
the day.
not that
500
place. That
won't
place
sell
is
out.
gone.
Well, what place was that? I don't even remember anymore.
That was the place we did the show.
Oh, they don't have that anymore?
That's the place we did
yeah,
the show.
because we were put up at the Hard Rock.
Yep.
They don't
we
have that
can.
room no more? That they changed it?
No, they have a new room that's a rock room that's actually cooler.
Okay.
That we could fucking do like 2 shows in.
Nice.
Were you part of that show,
Let's do
Bobby?
that.
Yes, I was. I did all of them.
I wasn't sure. Okay. Because
Yeah, I did
there's
all
a picture where you see Otto and George,
Yeah.
Patrice, Ralphie May. We're broadcasting the show near the pool.
I was there. I was in that picture.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no charisma. That's why you don't remember me.
Well,
I'm not even kidding. I have no fucking charisma. I'm telling you, I was at a cigar place, Nate Sherman's, yesterday in the city. Fancy cigar place.
Midtown?
I believe it's
Midtown.
Nat Sherman.
Nat. Fuck Nat.
Sherman's
Nat
famous
Sherman?
place.
Right. Nat.
Wait,
Right, Nat.
you know that place too?
It's
or-
Nat.
Yeah.
Is
They
it Nate?
advertise during the Giants games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great cigar place. Unbelievable place. High end, though. Real fucking white dude place, right?
Where are they located?
I'm just saying white dude place because Sherrod's here today.
Shut your
But
face. I go there all the time.
I go in there. I'm with fucking Leary's kid, Jack, right? And
How old is he?
He's not even. He's 27, 5 or something.
Okay.
He's 25
That's
now?
unbelievable.
Something
I remember
like
he
that.
was like 12 years old.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Dennis hasn't done our show in a while, which we'll have to talk about that off air.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Dennis?
When I used to do warm up for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis,
Right.
Dennis Leary was on. He brought his kids. I hung out with his kids like all day. This was when it was like
You
11,
did warm
12.
up for
Oh, yes. I did warm up for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like 2001,
when the show was hot?
when the show was hot.
Wow.
It was great. We did like 4 or 5 shows. We did like 2 shows a day, taped like maybe 2-3 days a week.
How does that pay?
It was great.
Really?
Nothing beats it.
Really?
Nothing.
Good for you,
And
Sherrod.
Regis still send me fucking Christmas gifts sometimes
Yeah.
when he remembers.
I see him in the gym.
Do you?
Yeah, he's not a happy man in the gym.
No, he's
I think he gives that like that
off
that-
camera. He can get.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
man,
what
he
a
get
lot of people
grumpy.
have said.
Yeah,
but as soon as those cameras go on, you think he's the nicest guy ever that has ever lived.
He's a sweet dude though. He's just an old.
Oh, he's
dude.
grumpy in
He's
the gym.
He's got some grumpy.
Grumpy.
He's got some grump.
I haven't seen him in a while, actually. Anyway, why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because I was telling a story of
No, we're
how-
gonna get back
Shut
there.
up, let me finish.
Okay, all right.
I'm literally in the middle of telling a story how I have no charisma. And you guys literally, you talked about fucking Regis. He's retired.
He's
Not even in the
charismatic.
business. Not even in the business anymore.
He's charismatic,
Talked
Bobby.
about one of his. Sherrod is like way beyond fucking crowd warming up. You literally talked about a shitty job he had.
It was great.
For back in his early, like open mic shit, you're talking about.
It was 15 years.
That's how.
15.
So go to break now because my point has been made.
It's Dennis Leary's son we were talking about.
I have the charisma of a fucking door guy.
Look, in my head, I got it all. I got the Dennis Leary thing, I got your cigar thing, and I got the Regis thing, and I'm gonna get it all done.
Pushed it all in.
I know I'll be able to get all this done,
But I'm
fascinated by that.
I know you're fascinated because it's Sherrod and I'm Bob, and fascinated
Bobby.
has never been on this side.
And I was doing warm up during 9/11, so we had all the fucking first responders in their full uniforms. That's what make those motherfuckers
Did you
laugh.
really need to fucking bring up 9/11?
I had to. 9/11. I tied 9/11 to it.
All right.
Now it's more interesting.
So,
Dude,
so we're done with that.
Yeah.
But then I want to say that when Dennis Leary was doing our show on a more regular basis, he brought the kid, and he was young. And now you're saying he's 26 years old?
I don't know his exact age. I can't. He's in his 20s.
What the
He's in his 20s.
And what is he, about 6'8" at this point?
He's very tall.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But here's the thing: tall kid, good-looking kid, very talented kid. A lot of the songs he wrote with his dad for the show. He's musically
he's a good kid,
great.
man. He's a good kid. Both his kids are.
He's into acting now. That's what I'm fucking nervous of. He's acting because he's going to fucking take over everything. He's just but he's also one of the nicest motherfuckers you'll ever meet.
He got good kids, man.
Genuine fucking guy.
Well,
and he's not his dad. Like, you think you have a kid, he'd be like his dad.
No.
He's not like his dad.
I want to slow you down on that. Leary is a good dude.
No, Leary's. No.
Okay.
Leary's one of the best guys in the business.
I'm not surprised that he has a good kid.
But Leary's like me. He's like a Boston aggressive guy. You know what I mean?
He's got
his
that,
kid's not like that. He's just a sweet guy. I mean, no, Leary's fucking dude. He's one of the guys that takes other people with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a good fucking dude.
A lot of guys go by themselves.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys that says, fuck it, let's go. I like you. Let's do this. So yeah, Leary's great.
Right.
But his son is fucking, he's a good dude. And
so you're at Nat Sherman. See, now look, we're wrapping it all up nice.
I know, but how do you fucking
It's
top?
a classy place.
Maybe I got a little too excited by that.
It's fucking September 11th.
Who wants the bill? I got so many stories, Opie.
Maybe I got a little excited about that.
I was at Regis every day.
No, I'll tell you why, Bobby, because I'm fascinated by you guys that have to do warm-up for these huge shows when you guys are way fucking funnier than the host.
But this was only like, I know,
like
2-3 years in comedy. Maybe like 2 years in comedy.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, I was renewed to comedy.
How the fuck did we go back to it? We're literally, this is how fucking, do you understand?
And then Regis took me to a cigar place, and it was great.
You're literally talking about what you just talked about. You went back to it.
I know, but I like it.
How fascinated are you with fucking warm-up?
I like it.
Well, good. I'm glad I got to segue you into fucking Sherrod's early career.
Well,
Go ahead.
you said the charisma thing. You fucked yourself up.
God, I have the charisma of nothing.
No, I love
Warm-up money was good
Why
money,
you say
though.
that?
What? Spit it out.
I've fucking been trying to tell a story for fucking 10 minutes.
Warm-up money
But
was
now
some
I'm on to
good
something
money,
else
Bobby.
now.
Buddy,
Why do you really say that?
if a delivery guy in here right now came in to deliver something, you'd probably talk to him about his childhood.
I love hanging out with you. You got great charisma. You really do, though. Why do you think you don't have charisma?
I'll tell you what I don't have.
Go serious for 10 seconds.
I'll tell you what I learned this on JB Smooth's show. Because I just did that, he's just a great guy. And
we had him in here for the first time.
For the first time,
buddy, it was so funny, that fucking
RV shit.
RV shit. He is so funny with that.
So fucking funny.
He's really
dude,
funny.
too.
That's all he talked
Great
about
guy.
on the show.
So,
And we loved it. He did 30 minutes on his RV, and I didn't care. It was entertaining as all hell. But you were on his
no,
show.
back to me. That's the problem with me.
I met him on Millionaire, actually. I met him on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Now you're back there. See, everything you have in your body right now to fucking go back to me when you just want to listen to Sherrod smooth, fucking jazzy, 1978 black voice.
Back to the show.
You, baby. His Warriors fucking radio voice. Hey, Warriors, you out there, baby?
You won't make it home tonight, baby.
Bobby, let me
Bobby's
give
story is pretty boring. Maybe somebody can hit him with a baseball bat and shut this fat motherfucker up.
Let me give you a compliment, though.
What's up?
As a radio guy sitting in this seat, you give me a lot to go with.
Right.
You really do.
I wish it
it's
was
called we used to call it off-roading. Like we're on one topic, but then you say something. It's like, oh, I want to fucking explore that for a little while. Then I'm going to get back to the Bobby no charisma thing.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So that fucking, first of all, that Twitter guy lives now, whoever that fucking is, at Bobby No Charisma.
Yes, I follow him.
There's a lot of
Actually, it's
assholes
not
out
gonna. It's not gonna. He was about to do it, and then I kept talking, and he fucking listened to Sherrod again. Yeah. So he forgot to actually get the Twitter account.
All right, so you did JB Smooth.
Well, now that's a whole nother story. We're at the fucking cigar shop.
That's okay. I'm going to get back to the cigar shop.
Okay, so it was Michael Rappaport, who is
I love him.
Fucking hilarious.
Right.
I love and his podcast. I love it.
Yep.
Rappaport is a funny fucking guy. I really do.
I agree.
His role on Louis C.K. was ridiculous. ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Something.
You want to laugh, listen to his podcast. It's just fucking...
Oh, really?
He's
never heard it.
Yeah, he's funny. Dude.
I Am Rappaport is fucking hilarious.
All right.
And it's a really easy listen, too.
I'm trying to get him on Race Wars.
He's fucking great. You should. That'd be a great show.
Yeah.
But he's on it, and then Charles Smith's on it, and George Wallace, and then me.
You asked Charles Smith why you didn't make that fucking layup so the Knicks could have went to the playoffs?
Why do
No,
you
I
have to
did
fucking
not ask
remind
him
me of
that.
that shit?
It still breaks my heart.
Charles Smith is a dud.
No.
You have more charisma than Charles Smith?
No, I don't, Opie. That's the point. Is that Charles, whenever he spoke, it was like fucking E.F. Hutton.
Everybody listen?
Yeah.
Why? His Knicks stories?
Because he has charisma.
Yeah.
I would talk
Okay,
literally. It would just they would literally look at Charles and be like, say something else. Like I kept saying on the show, I have no charisma. Nobody listens to me. Because I would try to break in and nobody would. You know when you're talking to people,
They box them out,
and they box you out. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't them being assholes.
Well,
it was the lack of my fucking charisma.
George Wallace is there too?
Yeah, George Wallace.
Everyone's happy in that picture, but Bobby, like,
fucking look at my head.
you're a little.
And that gay I'm finished comic shirt.
What's the deal with that collar?
That's the shirt that a comic gets when he's at the end of his career.
Your collar look like an 8-ball jacket.
It's like
what's up with the fancy collar?
That's a $300 fucking shirt.
It looks like an expensive shirt.
Somebody owe you $299.
My God,
it's one of those shirts where the inside collar is a whole bunch of colors that have nothing to do with the rest of the shirt, which is black.
that was a really fun show to do, though, man.
I love them.
Yeah.
It's a really good. I had a blast, but I really had the least amount of charisma on that show.
What restaurant did you? They do it in a restaurant, right?
Huh?
What restaurant did y'all shoot it at?
I forget.
How was the food, though?
It was all right. It was good.
Yeah, the food
was
was
fine.
good. I saw Judah on there a couple times.
Yeah, Judah's on a lot.
Yeah.
Jews?
Judah.
Judah.
Freelander.
Yeah, no, they have Jews too.
Well, he is also a Jew, so yes.
They have a lot of Jews on the show.
So you're at
It's dinner with Jews.
you're at the cigar.
That'd be a great show.
That'd be great.
You're at the cigar bar now.
Oh, we're back.
I don't know. Were you done with JB Smoove?
Well, no, we're done. So I'm with what's his name?
By the way, what you've done to him, unless this is the best story, it's going to seem like the worst story.
Yes.
No, but don't do that.
No,
It's already
Do
done.
it.
Buddy, thank you. Because I was literally just
You
laughing.
can't live up to any
I
of
was
it.
just laughing. We literally started with the end of the hour.
Right.
With Sherrod Dick stories. I mean, now we're ending with my cigar shop story. Jack Leary.
Unless someone put a cigar out in your eye and that started a fire, you're screwed.
No, I would have to be smoking a cigar, and fucking Sherrod comes in and fucks the lady.
cigar place?
And I'm smoking a cigar the size of Sherrod's dick.
So the listeners should listen to this first hour backwards.
Yes.
Just listen to this first hour backwards.
This is like a Led Zeppelin album. I want you to listen to it backwards.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Bobby.
Fucking Christ.
I will apologize to you.
So I'm sitting there. I'm finishing. Fuck off.
Okay, yeah, finish it,
I'm
yes.
eating my vegetables, and so are you.
Yeah.
All right, you fucking listeners. Yeah, it's not all fucking good. Okay? Yeah. Some poor asshole's in a truck right now in traffic. He just wants to kill himself because I have to finish this cigar story.
You want to tap out of the cigar story?
You're eating this fucking story.
Okay,
and then we're going to break, and it's going to be fucking anticlimactic and disappointing, and you're going to lose subscriptions. All right? You're going to have a meeting over this fucking story.
Okay.
Right after the show, some white guy's going to stick his head in. Opie, can we see you after the show? Can we,
One of the white whisperers.
We calculated the numbers in the first hour of the first hour.
That was Bobby Sherrod's fantastic. We love multicultural
I'm going to suggest to you, you don't have Bob Kelly back anytime soon with his dumb cigar story.
Hey, listen,
nothing against.
we like Bob. Bob's good. I mean, we just don't like, his story. The first story was great because Sherrod was in it, and big cock sells.
More Sherrod, less Bob Kelly.
Yeah, more Sherrod, less Bob Kelly.
And we like the colored people anyway.
Yeah, well, not colored. We call them, multicultural.
I know they say colored behind closed doors.
Oh, they say that's not what they say on
Everyone says nasty things behind closed doors.
I know
Sometimes the doors are open.
Sometimes the doors are open. And Sherrod hears them.
Oh, yeah. I write them down and use
It's
them on
very
stage.
good for you to have a black person on your shoe. On your shoe.
We do. He's sitting right next to me.
Yes, Jason.
Oh, we'll get into his fucking vest the next hour.
So anyways. So we're in the bar.
Did you like that?
The Boys the Men have a yard sale.
We didn't forget about you and your vest, Justin Stengel.
That vest does stink.
I'm dressed for a real meeting.
I think we wanted to clear the whole 8 o'clock hour for that.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that. We're gonna go back to this bartender in 1682.
He's dealing blackjack.
You went back to 1682 for that. Nice.
Yeah. So listen.
Yes.
So I'm in the cigar shop.
Oh shit! The fucking cigar place.
All right, go
And I'm
ahead.
sitting there, and I'm with Jack, and he was buying cigars for this weekend. And
Cubano?
No, you can't buy Cubans.
I think you can now.
No, you can't. You can go there and bring them back, but you can't buy them.
Can't buy
here.
them, okay.
You can't buy them. But you can't.
I think some of these places got the
You can
Cubans.
get them.
I was asking
They got them in
Bobby
the back.
about that. He won't budge.
They got them in the back.
But I'm thinking, look, if they see you all the time, they're like,
They got
all right.
them.
Can I be honest with you, though?
They can't
what?
sell it. They can give
I'll
it
be
to you.
honest with you, and my cigar guy, who's fucking awesome, Leary, up at Cigar Republic, my cigar club, which is the shit. We have better cigars.
We have better cigars now. Yeah, that's true.
So that's all bullshit, that whole Cuban thing?
It used to be the best. It used to be. Huh?
My father's cigars are fucking incredible. Incredible. The I have Monte Cristos that are fucking insane. I mean,
there's a lot of good cigars, though. It's not just Cubans.
no, all the cigars you have now are fucking just as good as Cubans. Yeah. I smoked one yesterday. I was smoking a cigar yesterday, and I told my wife I was in traffic, and I'm smoking this fucking insane My Father cigar. It's so good. And I'm like, oh, God, I had a Diet Coke. I'm just enjoying life, talking to my buddy Leary. All of a sudden, I get a phone call. It's my wife. She had to call the fire department.
Why?
Because the stove had a little grease. It was nothing. There was a little grease in the stove, and it caught fire. But she did the right thing. But she says, I got to now. I'm 5 minutes away, but I'm looking. I'm halfway done with the cigar. It's a real good cigar, Opie.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I don't want my house to. I think I have insurance though. You know what I mean?
You were debating it.
I mean, I'm cool with hotels, right?
She might know how to work a fire extinguisher.
Don almost pulled a fucking Bonnie. But I literally, I held the cigar, and he had to go, and I put it down like.
You didn't want to put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like it was like Harrison Ford when he found the treasure. It's either take the treasure and everybody dies.
Right.
Nothing. All right. I tried to squeeze one in.
What movie is that?
I didn't even use his character's name.
Was that the new Star Wars?
Nice talking to you.
Right.
So anyways, I'm in the cigar bar. And so he's sitting there. I'm smoking a Nat Sherman, right? One of their cigars.
Okay, so they got their own shit too.
Yeah, they got great cigars. And I'm smoking this fucking thing. He's sitting there not smoking, but he has cigars in a bag. This woman comes over to him. She goes, "Are you smoking?" And he goes, "No, I'm going to smoke this weekend." She goes, "Oh, here's my card." And I'm smoking the fucking cigar that they make.
Yeah, right.
One of their good ones, too, right? And she goes, could you take a picture of you with the cigar and send it to me, and I'll put it up on the website?
Oh.
I'm fucking...
You're actually smoking.
But then she goes, "You look like you should be on TV or something."
Oh,
and I'm sitting there going, first of all, I'm on fucking TV. I just came from TV. I'm smoking your fucking cigar. It's in my... I'm right here, you motherfucker.
Maybe she didn't want to be rude and try to...
No.
That's hilarious.
He's going on vacation. She's asking him on vacation to take a photo, email it to her so she can put... Because he has
the look.
His presence.
She's trying to just get his email.
No.
You think she's trying to fuck him?
Well,
I don't know. Guessing?
nothing. I'm sitting there. I'm literally holding the cigar up. I'm
funny.
in her face. It says Nat Sherman on it.
That's rude.
I'm on fucking television, you motherfuckers. Nothing. And she just walks away.
Look? How does he look? Tall and strapping?
He is Jack.
Yeah,
he's one of the best looking dudes I know.
I see.
Like if you have to pick like best looking dudes in your friends,
right?
He's one or two.
Oh, that's funny. You're smoking the damn thing. She doesn't want your picture.
I want to see a picture of this dude.
Jack?
He works at the place?
He works on Sex Drugs. He's one of the he's actually he's the music director this year.
Jesus.
So yeah, he's fucking talented guy. Leary's got Leary's fucking dude. Leary writes all the fucking songs,
right?
And he sings the songs. He writes the scripts. It's fucking. The work that goes into that shit that he does is mind-boggling.
I'm looking forward to the second season. You guys filming soon?
Next week we start.
I saw you on Instagram. You guys were on set or something.
No, we're in studio.
Studio, just okay.
They were doing the songs. Yeah.
Fooling around a little bit.
Yeah, they were putting all the songs together. And the songs are good, man. Again, this year he wrote some.
Are you practicing the drums on these things?
So they're doing original songs on the show.
Well, he has his band.
Right. But I mean, are you already practicing?
I get the songs today.
And then how much time you get with it?
I have a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you had to teach yourself to drum. That is crazy.
Yeah, I still have to. It'll be easier this year though because I've been playing. My guy Pat Finnegan, who's my teacher up in Westchester, he's been with me every Monday since. Okay. So
that's great.
I wouldn't call myself a drummer last year, but this year I'd say I'm the shittiest drummer in the world.
Well, at least you're a drummer.
But I'm a drummer. But I'm the shittiest drummer in the world.
So you've been basically taking drum lessons ever since the show?
Yeah. Yeah. So now, just so it's easier for me to learn the song, so I know when he's on the ride, when he switches over to the hi-hat, a crash, I can hear the beat. You know what I mean? I can hear the fill. I know what the fill is.
Right.
And then Pat will teach me the rest, so I can learn it easier to fake it. Because even when you're filming it, they're all muffled, so you're not playing.
Right.
I'm hitting the cymbals, but they're doubled. So but this year is amazing though because the dude, if they gave me Chad at the Vader Stick Company, which is like the fucking greatest stick company ever, they made me a personalized stick that says my character's name Bam Bam on it.
That's pretty cool.
That's dope. Fucking great, dude.
That's dope.
I fucking love it.
That is dope.
Yeah, I can't even fucking play a tune through the fucking whole thing without me fucking up going throwing a stick. But,
the cigar story was all right.
Wow. Yeah, that was all right. I was pushing it through the drum story at the end. I fucking suck.
The cigar story was all right.
I was trying to get back to Sherrod's dick.
No, that was fucking that's fucking hilarious. That she wanted him and he's not even smoking the cigars as you're sitting there smoking. Right. Their brand too. Their brand. The one they would want on the website.
I appreciate what you're doing right now, Opie. I really do.
I liked it. I really did like it.
Yeah, but you're supposed to love it. We're supposed to go to break with a love.
Well,
do you smoke at home too? You smoke cigars in the house? You don't smoke in your house?
No. I'm actually building a smoking room.
Okay.
/ drum room. I'm getting a shed, and I'm gonna do like a guy cave thing.
That's dope.
Try to. I want to get that fucking man cave show to come to my house
and build it.
Go treehouse.
I can't get a treehouse.
Treehouse. If I lived where you are, I would fucking get a treehouse.
Do you have a tree back there?
I have a lot of trees.
Yes.
Like big enough to support the house?
You've never been to my house?
No.
I want.
Seem surprised by that, nigga.
Why, really?
Who's been to your house? That
Everybody.
Look like me?
Oh,
I allow 3 black people a year to my house.
Don't ever know the number exactly, dummy. You don't know the number of white people who've been in your house?
Yes, I do.
How many?
A lot. There's been a lot of white people.
10,832.
I told you, I had the barbecue last year. You should just come because I forget you. I'll invite you this year.
I thought you were still on the west side, you animal.
Dude, I'm up in Westchester.
I didn't know that.
I have a backyard, a front yard.
You got to go treehouse.
Who would know that, Bobby?
Huh?
Who would know?
You should know
Everybody knows that.
Shut up, everybody knows.
You haven't been to Max's birthday party?
Oh, you seem surprised.
Opie, you've been.
Yes, I have.
Of course he's been.
Yeah, well, of course he has. It's mandatory to invite that white of a guy.
He was the party.
Opie showed up and legitimized my fucking being on the street.
With my very white family. Extremely white
Bobby's
family.
neighbors was like, hey, maybe Bobby is white. Look at his friends.
Yeah, look at those fucking little Nazis on the front lawn. Fucking towheads.
Those Third Reich.
Yeah.
I just had his family sit on the front.
Your property value just went out. It's got
just these
through the roof.
Beautiful fucking Hitler babies.
Fucking Aryan babies.
Oh my God. Just Nazi poster babies. Blue eyes, blonde hair, perfect features, and just a fucking Nazi Hitler youth knife on his side. The Jews are real quiet in here. Hey guys, come on. It's all jokes. All right, well, laugh a little more. Make me feel comfortable. We're doing black dick jokes. We're all cracking up.
We're looking at Jack Leary's picture online. Yeah, handsome fella.
Crazy.
Like 25, 26 years old.
But if
going to be 26.
If I look like that, I would be the biggest dickhead on the planet.
Why was he born in London?
Because you don't know the story about that?
No.
No.
Leary got stuck in London. He had the kid. She got pregnant. They got stuck in London. That's when he was. I'm not going to get it right, but it's a really fascinating story. He had to write his one-man show because he didn't want to do the clubs. He wanted to do theaters.
Right.
So he wrote his act in a one-man show type of way, and he was out there doing these. He had to stay because of the kid.
After the kid was born, he had to stay for,
some shit.
You can't travel with the baby that young.
Yeah,
you got to wait.
Yeah, you got to wait. So there was some weird shit that he had to stay there for like a year.
A year?
Yeah, some weird shit, man. And then he got into this, his one-man show, and then he came back and did No Cure for Cancer, I believe. That MTV shit started happening. And that's when he started, because he got famous in London. You know, and remember Patrice went over there too. He tried to pop off in London. You know,
that's right.
Patrice did very well in London.
Oh, he fucking did great.
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
We got to take a break. Oh God, that was wonderful, wonderful. Bobby, where are you going to be? Anywhere?
Dude, I'm doing that gig for Dr. Steve. In
Dr. Steve.
Do they have that? No.
Yeah, April 23rd at the Renaissance Theater in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Yeah, and just listen to my podcast,
which does very well on Riotcast.
It was so funny too. Vinnie Brand DMs me yesterday. I haven't worked this club in like fucking 5 years.
Right.
You know, because whatever. You know, because I can't. Then he DMs me yesterday. Can you please? I'm headlining my own club this weekend. Can you please help me?
Well, like
tweet out. So I want to help Vinnie Brand this weekend. Go see him headline his own club at the Stress Factory.
Well, let me read a little something.
At least he gave himself a good weekend.
Yeah, go see Vinnie Brand. If you've ever want to see a club owner headline his own club,
Vinnie's funny.
This is the weekend.
He's a funny dude.
I complimented him because he was on Rich and Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yapping.
Yeah.
I said he was yapping, and then he texted me. He goes, "Hey, thanks, greatly appreciated. Glad you liked the Bonnie and Rich show last night. It was fun. Blah blah blah. Oh wait, I'm gonna. Where's the part I really wanted to show you? Oh, okay, here it is. I'm a yapper. Thanks for the mention. My biggest credit to date. Any chance you'd throw a tweet about my shows this weekend?
Yeah, there
the
you
work
go.
from you would be very nice. So he's hitting up everybody.
Yeah, but here's the deal, Vin. Hey. Why do you need a tweet?
It's your club.
I can sell it out myself. I don't really. Why should I pay you? Why should I give you that money when I can just sell it out on Saturday night? It sells out by itself. Why the fuck do you need a tweet then?
Consider this your tweet.
Here's your tweet, Vin.
Yeah, I said it on the show, so consider that your tweet.
We want everybody to go see Vinny this weekend, and they want a full report on Monday.
Of how the show went?
I want a report card.
And then he's like, "Are you coming? I'll roll out the carpet for you and the missus." And then I go, "Not sure I can make it this weekend. Fighting a damn cold, which I have been." He goes, "No worries. Some other time and feel better." And then I wrote, "Might try for when Bonnie's there. She's going to be there in a couple of weeks, and she's promoting the book and stuff."
Good.
And then he goes, "Nice." And then shit, sorry.
Wow.
Why is this all over the place?
How'd you beat my cigar story?
Sorry. I know. So I go, "Might try for when Bonnie's there, and I'll get to see you do your 40 minutes up front."
I know. That's the fucking worst.
I knew you would like that, so I had to find it.
That's fucking great. He really does.
And then he goes, he's laughing. He goes, that made me laugh really hard. But we all know that, he's supposed to do a couple minutes when you guys headline, and he'll do 45 minutes.
He's not supposed to do any. No. You own the club. Go to the city and do a spot.
So I'm like, why would I see you headlining when I could go anytime there and see you do 40 minutes?
That's what you need. And then he'll still let the other guy do his time.
Yeah.
He'll go over 20 minutes. I just go up and do your time. His voices.
He's horrible at time management.
Yeah, and then
the second show's out in the cold and the rain. It's like he's just like fucking.
He'll be trying to close the check spot, and he'll be over talking to the big bachelorette party that doesn't like you. Right. Here's free tickets. Come back and see me when I headline. I'm fucking great.
While people are shivering outside his club.
Oh, for the love of it.
Finally gets that second show in. People go home at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep at the wheel, trying to get back.
Because this guy wants to socialize.
Yeah. Fucking great.
He's not good at time management.
There you
He's
go.
just not good.
Go sell it out.
Right.
That's what he wants. He just wants to be able to sell it out with him every weekend.
That's Yeah. Well,
And he had the balls to ask you, and he hasn't had you in the club in a few years?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I ain't been in a while. I ain't been in a while.
Take care
either.
of that shit, Vinny.
Yeah, you need to handle that.
You got to handle that shit.
Yeah, whatever.
I ain't been in a stress factory in about 5 years.
Stress Factory is right, because every time I play, I'm stressed the fuck out, because as soon as he walks in, I know I'm not going on stage for another 40 minutes, and the crowd's going to be revved up.
Right.
Where are you from? Oh, God. That's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear from your fucking middle act. 20 minutes into his set. So where you from? Oh, God. Yeah, start with the improv right now. Thanks a lot. That's fucking good.
Great. Do some crowd work for the next 15.
I have jokes, and they work great. Stop complimenting yourself, jackass. Go see Vinny this weekend at the Stress Factory.
He is definitely a funny guy.
That's a great plug.
He's got problems, but he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Sherrod, Race Wars, killing it on this channel
kids.
Wednesday nights at 7 o'clock with
Indeed.
Kurt Metzger, and then...
We had a good show yesterday. That was yesterday? Oh,
I don't know.
Wednesday.
This has been a
days
blur
ago.
of a week.
It's been so much
You
fun.
doing the Tracy Morgan this thing this
Doing
weekend?
Tracy in Boston this weekend. I forget where.
You opening for Trace?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And then, what else?
You don't know where in Boston?
I got it on my thing. I got to pull it up on the phone. I think Wilbur.
for me.
Wilbur?
Yeah. But I also got to tape some TV shit.
All right.
Sherrod, I'm playing the Wilbur.
I got some
Open for me.
stress right now.
I got a cane. Yo, I got a cane that's made of diamonds. Diamonds. I'm fucking from another galaxy, motherfucker.
He's amazing.
I got hit by a truck. Yo.
I can be Tracy or the black dude who's security at the front desk. Right
Yo, where you going, serious? You going to see? Fuck that. I get a bitch pregnant. I'm going up. I love a C-section.
C-section
C-section scar. Right.
I don't like that new shit.
Smell my finger, son. I finger fuck my wife before I leave the house. Reminds me of my son. I miss that boy.
God.
I'm from another galaxy, motherfucker. Go to break, stupid.
I want to promote Billy Corbin calling in.
Go, Billy's
Billy
calling,
Corbin?
motherfucker.
What time? When?
You know, did you watch Dogfight?
What?
You never saw Dogfight? The backyard fighting?
Yes, I did see it. Yes, I did. I did see it.
With Dada?
On Netflix.
Dada 5000?
And now he's fighting Kimbo.
That's why we have
And-
Billy Corbin calling for a few minutes.
And Kimbo is
Okay.
Kimbo is a funny motherfucker too. He not a funny, but he gets a joke. Thank God.
Yeah.
But he's still badass, man. This is gonna be a great
still a
fight.
beast, yeah.
I'm into seeing this fight just because it's almost like backyard fighting, but on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with the backyard fighting. So we're going to talk to Billy Corbin after the break for a little bit. Did you ever see this
Yes.
dog fight?
Yes.
I fucking loved it.
I was tweeting about it last time we were. I think we talked about it on here like a while
Sure.
ago. Yeah.
We absolutely did. We got a
Billy
lot of
came in.
downloads.
He came in before
on the phone.
On the phone. That's
I've
right.
never met him in person. We talk online here and there. So.
I talked to him on Twitter. Yeah.
He's a good dude. He's also the guy from Cocaine Cowboys, which is one of the greatest documentaries ever.
He's just
It's
some good shit, man.
ridiculous.
Yes.
That thing is fucking ridiculous.
So good.
Look at these fucking guys, man.
Yeah. We'll talk to Billy Corbin after the break, all right? Then we got Bob Kelly and Sherrod Small. I'm a happy man today. Stay there. Exactly.
Bring back a banana spider from
Exactly.
Cuba.
We never stop talking.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, we got Bob Kelly in studio, Sherrod Small. Yeah. Billy Corbin's going to call back. He called during the break, but he'll be on in probably a minute here.
Eric and I were in Miami a few weeks ago, and we were trying to meet up with him. We just couldn't figure it out time-wise.
He seems like a good dude, man.
Yeah.
I like Billy Corbin. Oh, Jesus.
Look, Opie.
Oh, man. Sorry
See what I'm
about that,
talking about?
Sherrod.
See what I mean?
I didn't forget you.
That ain't right.
I didn't forget you.
Is Billy Corbin still like taping the fights, the backyard fights?
No, I doubt it. I think pretty much that thing has been shut down more or less.
Yeah.
That's what I want to ask him. You know, when we did do the interview with him, they were starting to really take started paying close attention to that whole thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because I thought that was amazing.
It was unbelievable.
And they even said in the documentary, look, crime was way down when these fights were going on because everybody wanted to check him out.
Right.
Check him out.
It was some good fights, boy. Those motherfuckers.
What's that?
That dog fight documentary?
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Good God
The
almighty.
footage.
I
We
wish
asked him about that one knockout, and he's like, yeah, man, we weren't sure if we were going to be in trouble there. Like the guy, possibly die from that knockout.
And now if somebody dies out there, then they're going to have a big problem in that city or that state.
No, they're not. They're just going to fucking take the body and get rid of it. It's in a backyard. It's not on NBC. It's not a pay-per-view. You fucking lug him into a fucking El Camino trunk,
Right.
and fucking throw him in the river.
It's online, Bobby.
Yeah, but
These
it's not
people watch
live.
this on Facebook.
It's not live.
They'll get back to him. They'll be like this. He died 3 years ago.
Stop the show, everybody. Put the cameras down.
Yeah, good luck with that.
We're gonna have to get rid of this motherfucker
Erase your footage.
right now. Hand your phones over.
Hey, you
Yes.
with the dreads, no shirt, gold teeth. Erase your footage. Good luck.
Some white guy with a Canon, a really nice camera.
Let's say hi to Billy Corbin.
Oh.
Billy.
Morning, guys. First time, long time.
What's up, man?
That's Billy Corbin. You got Bob Kelly in studio and Sherrod Small, two great comics, man. Really funny guys. We were just talking about Dogfight, of course. And
Thank you.
I'm trying. Well, you know how much I loved
Still
the documentary.
fascinated by it, yes.
And we're still fascinated by it. We wanted to know if the fighting is still going on in the backyards.
It is, but not on that level, not the types of kind of organized events that Dada was having. It's much more smaller scale, almost kind of back to where it was when Kimbo first started doing it himself, all those years ago. Because listen, everybody cracked down on it. I mean, that's the downside of being put on the map is you're on the map.
Yeah, your film didn't help that whole world.
Yeah.
Your film didn't help that world.
It summed it up before they got rid of it.
Yeah, your film got too popular. Too many eyes saw a dogfight.
I blame you.
Yeah.
Now, how many guys from the movie moved up the ranks and maybe became professional fighters? Like
one
UFC?
or two, right? The one.
Yeah, just a handful of guys. I mean, Bruce Leroy, who's still in the game. There's a couple other guys who are from the backyard circuit, but not necessarily Dada's backyard.
Right.
You got Knockout Mike, of course, from the movie, and then Dada himself. I mean, it's not exactly a winning business model. I mean, to be perfectly honest, and also, what do you win? Some of these victories are pretty hollow. You get beat up pretty bad, or you beat somebody else pretty bad. You get a payday, and then how many more fights do you have left in you?
Yeah. Dada.
7.
Dada.
I have 7. I have 7 fights.
7 more fights?
That's it.
I want you to come to my fight club where it's middle-aged white dudes and we fight at barbecues over appetizers.
Wearing Crocs.
We fight in Crocs.
Really a lot of hugging.
And the
Mario Bertalli's there.
I'm fighting Mario Batali next week, and then I'm getting Emerald Lagasse. I'm going to bam that bitch in 2 weeks. So film that.
That would be great.
From tapas to tap out.
After the fight, we have a barbecue and we share recipes.
Hey, before we talk about the fight, are you working on any other movies right now?
Yeah, I'm doing a 4-hour doc miniseries for Spike TV about a guy by the name of John McAfee. You might remember.
I know him. He has a virus company. Virus software.
Yeah,
He's billionaire.
Oh, that guy, that McAfee. Yeah, of course.
who then went off to Belize and might have murdered his fellow expatriate neighbor.
Now it's a story. Now it's not a nerd story. Now it's a real story.
Wow. Oh, that guy. Yes, of course. Now that I see his picture. Yeah.
Christian Bales plays him. That's my call.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. They got the same brows.
Yep, looks exactly like
So
him.
he went to Belize and killed his neighbor, his patriot neighbor. Patriot to what country? Before
American. He was from Florida.
Okay, then I'm against it.
There's always a Florida connection.
Definitely.
This Billy Corbin loves his Florida. My
It's a
God.
mess. It's a mess down
How about
there.
you try another state with
He
your movies?
He loves his True Religion jeans, right? His alligator boots, and his shirt with crystal dragon going across the tit.
I'm wearing a Guy Harvey shirt right now.
Jesus. Well, that sounds like it's going to be a good project. And they never arrested him for that, right?
No, he was considered a person of interest. He was never an actual named suspect, and he fled the country. He smuggled himself to Guatemala and then fought very hard to get deported to the United States, and actually did wound up in Miami, is where he, because everybody does eventually. You run long enough, you end up in Miami. But I'm giving another state a chance. I'm giving the second craziest state in the union. I'm in Houston, Texas.
Oh, Texas.
That is crazy because they can carry guns out there, man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, everybody's got them on the hip.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you're at a Starbucks and the guy's carrying, it's like the fucking Wyatt Earp walks in.
I like it.
To get a latte?
Yeah.
I'd rather see the gun than not see the gun. I just assume everybody in New York's carrying anyway.
I'd rather see the gun, too.
I'd rather see the gun.
I think
See
you
what I'm
should be
working against.
forced to show the gun.
Yes.
And if you're hiding the gun, then that's the problem.
Yes.
Yes.
Show me your gun, buddy.
Show me your gun.
You've showed me your gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was loaded.
I've seen it.
Sherrod's got a big piece, Billy Corbin.
Remembers you,
Big
Bobby.
piece. So, I mean, Dada 5,000 and Kimbo Slice. How old's Kimbo Slice?
58.
73.
73 years
If
old.
he's a day.
Funnier joke. I stepped on his 73 is way funnier than 58.
73. 40, he's only 42.
What?
I feel like we've known Kimbo Slice for a lot longer than that.
What?
I feel like, all right, he's 42. Maybe he's lowering that age a little bit.
Yeah, it's. I didn't even know that Bellator allowed fighters to bring their walkers into the cage with them.
Who is he fighting?
He's fighting Dada 5,000 from Dogfight.
Oh, so he's fighting Dada.
Yeah, Dada, at the end of Dogfight was, getting some fights.
I
Finally.
love Dada. Dada's a good dude, man.
How's he been doing since the movie as far as fighting goes?
Well, he started his own legit league. He's been trying to, take the backyard legit, and he started this BYB Backyard Brawls a fighting league, which is it's a triangular cage, which is pretty intense. I went to one of their events, and now they're trying to do some deals in the state of Florida and elsewhere, and bring the league like it kind of from the underground into the light. And he's been having some success with it. I think really he's trying to use this as a launching pad.
Wow.
For that. I did a documentary some years ago for ESPN 30 for 30 called Broke, about professional athletes going broke.
It was awesome.
And,
That's another great Billy Corbin movie. Broke is amazing.
Amazing. Scary.
I reference Broke all the time.
You do?
I had no fucking idea, especially in the NFL. That what's the number again? It's like 70-80% of those guys have no money after a few years out of the NFL, right?
Oh yeah, it's between the NBA and the NFL. It's between 60 and 80%.
60 and 80%.
How does that happen?
They think their career is going to go forever, and they got a whole bunch of hanger-ons, and they just buy whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's easy to collect bills when you're 19 and you got a big check and you don't know how money works.
60 to 80% of the guys in the NBA and the NFL end up broke. That is crazy.
Well, when you think about the typical trajectory of like an American, in business or in a career, you start off on the bottom end of the totem pole and you work your way up. So you're making the most money you're ever going to make closer to the end.
At the end of your career. Right.
Yeah, and by then you've already learned life lessons. You've made some investments, you've had some marriages, you maybe had a couple houses, you've had some good deals, some bad deals, and hopefully now that you're making more money, you know more about how better to manage it. With athletes, professional athletes, that's totally upside down. They're making the most money they're ever going to make in their lives, in their
first
20s.
day on a job. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and any of us, I think, in our 20s would find exciting ways to totally screw that up, blow that money if we were
prostitutes.
making that kind of money then.
That would have been my excited way.
Did you
Asian prostitutes?
Did you see Eric Stangel's tweet to you?
Well, this is from last November.
Oh, it's a little. Okay.
Every time I see something like this, I send it to Billy.
It's great. It's. Why don't you explain, Eric? It's your tweet.
Jimmy Butler from the Bulls has a room-sized boombox aquarium in his house.
What's wrong with that?
So every time there's some kind of ridiculous expenditure, I send it to Billy in case he's doing a sequel.
I don't see any problem with that. Jimmy Butler just got injured.
Look at the size of the door, which is on the left side.
Oh my God! I think he's got sharks in that. Is that a shark?
Yeah,
he deserves to lose all his money.
Well,
not only is he hurting himself, all those fish are going to be dead because he doesn't have the money to take care of them in a couple of years.
He just got hurt too.
If you also hire and pay Victoria's Secret models in scuba gear and mermaid fins to swim around.
That's worth it.
Yeah. A boombox aquarium that's as big as half the room, it looks like.
It's floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling, and then it looks like it's really comes out of the wall pretty far, too. That's crazy. How much is that, you think? Millions?
No.
Well, listen, what every athlete, gets, the second they get that, that bonus check or that first big check, they buy mom a house, they buy themselves some bling, a car, and obviously a room-sized boombox.
That's in the contract.
Yeah, that was number 6 on the list. You saw it.
You got to buy Mom the house, though. That one you have to do.
You have to. You know, at Herm Edwards, when I interviewed Coach, he said, the perspective you need to have is that being a professional athlete is not a career, it's an opportunity, because you have absolutely no idea how long it's going to last, but you get this chance to be, the most famous guy in town or part of an elite group of young athletes, and you get to create new chances for yourself, while you're there, because you're never going to be a professional athlete forever. It's not physically possible. So that's kind of Dada's game, is that, like, how do I, fighters might make might be the most famous guys. They might be the most popular. They get all the media attention. But he sees that it's the promoters that make the most money. It's the managers, the owners, if you will. The commissioners of the leagues. That's where it's really at. So that's what he's always trying to parlay these opportunities into what's next for him as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and it's 0 concussions when you're promoting.
0 concussions.
0 concussions.
I don't know. Did you see Coker get between Kimbo and Dada at that press conference?
Oh, well, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I thought baby nuts. Take away from from that.
It's on Spike TV tonight, right?
Yeah, it's on Spike TV.
That fight's on Spike?
But you guys are forgetting the main card.
I know.
It's Hoist Gracie and Shamrock, who are the ones who set off the UFC.
Yeah, who started it all.
I mean, the motherfuckers are fighting, and they're old as shit.
So what is this fight going to look like?
It's going to smell like fucking a nursing home. It's going to smell like poo and yogurt.
Like somebody's fighting in a hospice.
Yeah.
How old are those guys?
It's going to smell like ghosts.
They're upper 40s by now, right?
They're fucking old, man. I mean, look, I'm going to watch this fight for, number one, Kimbo Dada. That's a fucking great fight, because these are street fighters that actually now are fighting on TV.
I think Dada got him. I think Dada's going to get him.
I don't know, man.
We'll see.
Kimbo's a motherfucker still.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't know if the cardio is going to be, this fight they may go like me fighting. It goes for 30 seconds real good. And then it's a headlock and me going, I give. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That's you fighting or fucking?
Both. That's actually both. That's actually both. But that's a good fight. But the main event is going to be great, too.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking it out on Spike.
9 o'clock tonight?
9 o'clock tonight on Spike.
Free, baby.
What if it get bloody, though? How is Spike showing all this?
They show it.
Oh,
they had UFC. UFC was on Spike for years.
Yeah, they don't care.
And they don't give a shit, yeah. Spike and Fox, they don't give a shit.
They don't give a fuck.
No, it's cable.
Yeah, Billy, who you got in the fights?
Interesting.
You should see, I mean, it's pretty cool to have Shamrock and Gracie around. I mean, they're like these...
They're legends.
The sportsmanship is amazing. They're like these sort of like, just noble warriors, and they're so nice to each other and so friendly with all the other fighters. It's the antithesis of Kimbo and Dada, how it's been this week.
Really?
In Houston. And it's been kind of, I've been here since Monday with Dada, and it's been really lovely to watch the kind of beautiful choreography that Bellator has done behind the scenes to make sure these guys get nowhere near each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought for sure, like I was getting a little nervous that like we'd be brushing shoulders in hallways and stuff. Nowhere, nothing. It's incredible. They kept these guys so far apart. Every time they're in the same room together, which has only been twice this week, they appear on opposite sides of the room in the stage. That both of them have a Houston police officer with them on either side.
That's because they're black. That has nothing to do with the fight.
Yeah, that's Houston. That's actually mandatory when you get off the plane
at state lines.
At Houston.
And where's the hate coming from between these two guys? Because obviously Dada was a bodyguard for Kimbo Slice back in the day.
So funny. Yeah.
Why the hate now?
It all started in the backyard. It all started, in fact, a lot of it comes from Dogfight, because Dada got a platform to tell his side of the story. So again, I blame it on this show.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people discovered Dogfight, because of you guys.
Boom!
Nice.
So much. I mean, you
one
have
for us, Sherrod.
Boom.
We all win. We all win.
We all win.
Dedicated fan base.
That's true.
Who you told them to watch it and they listened, and now this fight's happening. I think because of it. And
we should got free tickets or something.
Yeah. What the hell? Where was my invite?
Hotel room or something.
Where was my private plane with the invite?
You just turn on Spike TV. Everybody's got it.
That's not UFC. It's Bellator.
So that was a shallow compliment he just gave us.
UFC flew us out there, gave me and Jimmy Hotel and front row and a bag full of merch.
And I'm responsible.
Bellator, you get a clicker in front of your TV. Turn it on, fat boy. You're not going anywhere.
Can I at least charge my takeout to you, Billy? Son of a bitch! Guy telling me I sold a lot of downloads for this guy.
You got the best seats in the house. I'm going to the Houston Toyota Center. I'm going to take my pants off and put my feet up. I mean, like, come on.
Hey, Billy, I want to know, who do you have in the fight, both fights? Who do you pick?
Yeah, honestly.
I got to tell you, and I don't, and this is honest, because I've been watching them all week as well, so I've been kind of going back and forth, and I don't want to sound like the way I'm going to sound, but I'm just going to tell you the truth,
Dada.
which is that you look at, Dada has superhuman strength.
Okay.
I mean, superhuman strength. That kind of like, Hulk strength, where you don't make him angry because you wouldn't like him when he's angry kind of strength.
We also call that big black guy strength.
I've seen it on white boys too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of them. Intense. I've seen him do some serious damage. Now, then on the flip side of that coin, there's no question you got to look at the odds in Vegas. I mean, it's almost 2-1 for Kimbo.
Right.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Kimbo's definitely heavily favored.
I'll tell you why. That's a good bet. No, because he's been in this style of fighting longer. He's been in this arena, this UFC type thing, octagons longer. So he's has a little more.
Are they going octagon, triangle, hexagon? What is
They don't do hexagons.
What is the cage going to look like?
Pentagon?
Pentagon, maybe? Or they do it
hexagon? Just keep bumping into the cage.
I say let's go half moon.
But there's no question. You're 100% right. Kimbo has far more experience. Dada is the unknown quantity here, and the truth is, if it's going to come down to skill, if it's going to come down to experience or training, Kimbo certainly has the upper hand. If Dada can wrap his arms around Kimbo, or it comes down to trading punches, then Dada, I think that's where he has a shot.
And I'm going to say,
this is going to be good as shit.
I'm going to say this, Bill, and Dr. Steve just texted me this too. If the 60-year-old Gracie fought either one of them, he'd tap both of those bitches out in 5 seconds.
Probably.
Absolutely. He did it. Steve said he tapped out Kimbo.
He's a master.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, he'd fucking latch onto him like Sherrod fucking a white chick and fucking tap him out.
That's how I fuck all chicks, Bobby.
Sorry. I only know the one.
I black out. I don't even see color halfway through. I'm just punching.
So, Billy, now I know you're dancing around it. Who do you pick?
Yeah, let's go.
I got to tell you, it's going to come down to fight night.
Come on,
Billy.
Let's bet an 8-ball.
I'm picking Kimbo. I'm picking
the cocaine kid.
I'm picking Kimbo and Gracie. That's who I'm picking. Who are you picking, Billy?
Okay.
I got to tell you, I think Gracie looks good.
Oh boy,
he's 60.
What are you running for office? Just answer the question.
Yeah, what are you, Hillary Clinton?
Listen,
Can't pick a baseball team.
I've been watching these guys. I'm not a gambling man, and I'll tell you that this is really anybody's fight. That's why.
You know why you don't want to pick it? Because he's near him. He doesn't like. We're here. I'll pick fucking Kimbo. But if Dada was in the room, I'd be like, Dada seems. I pick Dada.
Dada's not in the room because Dada'd be like,
Yeah.
Pick me, motherfucker.
That's right,
motherfucker. I also did the math. Dada can bench 3.5 of me.
I'm sorry. Doctor, it was Chemo who
3.5.
Chemo.
Chemo.
Sorry. Okay. More importantly, what kind of hairstyle does Dada 5000 have these days?
Is it still
in Dogfight, that haircut was enraging. It looked like he was wearing a helmet or something. I was thinking to myself, how the fuck do you take care of that? Remember? Yes. Like, what was in the side of his head? Triangle?
It was like a triangle
look at
or
this
something.
thing.
Yes.
We'll tweet out that picture.
It looked like an old school football helmet, like the leather ones.
Yeah, exactly.
He calls it the Spartan haircut, and out of solidarity, I got that haircut for this week.
Let's see it.
As well. No, I didn't.
Oh my God! You should have done that. You should have did it. Should have done that shit.
Yeah, and he now has. You've seen him probably in pictures lately. He does have the sort of red. The dye.
Yeah. Flat top.
I guess you'd call it a landing strip. I don't know, it's a mohawk or whatever.
It's a mohawk.
Yeah.
Call it and actually, right on top. And
can I tell you something? With the stripe, the way he did the red mohawk on top with the stripe. I thought he was wearing like a costume mohawk because it looked like little leather straps going around his chin. I was like, why is this guy's crazy? This guy went to Ricky's in New York City and got a fucking fake mohawk.
He looks like he should be taking your luggage at a fancy hotel.
After that press conference,
he looks like a
bellhop. Thank you. I should have said bellhop. Jesus,
like a bellhop from the 20s.
Right, exactly. That's
holy
after
shit.
the press conference, everybody was wondering, like, why is it that Kimbo wanted to like drop trow in the middle of the press conference? You know, he's telling Dada to whip his baby nuts out, you know, right in the
Did he?
at the press conference. Baby nuts was the term. # baby nuts was what.
I think Billy thinks Kimbo's going to win, but he's rolling with Dada, so he can't say it.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
We're
feeling.
all
right
thinking
now.
the same thing, Billy.
Yeah.
Listen, what I'm saying is that Dada is unquestionably the underdog here, and there's certain circumstances under which I think he could pull off an upset on Kimbo. But what I'm saying is that it's too soon to tell whether or not that'll actually happen or not. It really is.
It's so funny. The two guys. I mean,
I want to hear this.
Kimbo's.
You want to hear this?
Kimbo's a badass.
All right, let's go back to this.
Hoist Gracie will fucking kill everybody on that panel.
He would definitely choke him out.
Look at him. Look how calm he is.
Listen to this.
I'll just wait till I get asked the question. Okay, Dada? Listen, I think each and every one of you guys. You fool! Shut up, man. Man, listen. You ain't got to say. Listen, bro, I got something. You look like in your training yesterday. Nothing you can do can hurt me, bro. Listen to this right here. These people ain't gonna be here to protect my hands on you. You gonna understand what it feels like to be helpless for the first time in a long time in your life. You understand me, bro? At the end of the day, you ain't never meet nobody that's gonna hit you as hard as me. You Ferg, you called me out. Listen, you called out Kevin Ferguson,
You are
bro.
a non-factor, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
I hear you.
I'm gonna bust your ass off.
I hear you,
Friday,
bro. And guess what? I'm planning on doing the same thing to you,
After
dude.
I knock your ass out, keep my name out your mouth.
I hear you. Listen to dude.
Don't say
that
shit
sounds
else.
good, but at the end of the day, you're not capable physically or mentally of doing none of that that you talk about, bro.
Physically, I'm not, bro.
Man, listen, dude. I'm a manhandle you, dude.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Okay.
I promise you that.
So let's. Put your pants down. Let me see size.
Man, listen,
I'll show my
man.
nuts right now. Let me see your nuts.
Yeah.
What? You got baby nuts, Dada.
You want to do that?
You got baby nuts. I bet you my nuts bigger than yours. Come on.
They're getting out of there. Look at them getting out the way. Look at old Ty.
I bet you my excuse me, boys. My nuts bigger than yours.
Man, whatever, man.
Have a seat, guys. Have a seat.
See you in the rain when I knock
I don't
you
even
out.
understand that. I've never.
That's a bit gay, I think.
Who did you knock out? No nuts.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Despite who you feel
I'm giving you your time now, right?
No. You going there on the
I'm
phone
giving you your time by going back and forth with you now.
He asked you. You ain't
Because
got nothing
next
to say.
Friday, right? Friday is my time. That's where I shine at, bro.
Nothing but what you doing now.
Dada, listen to me, Dada.
I don't need to listen to you. Who the hell is you?
Listen to me.
Kevin Anthony Ferguson?
Giving you your time right now.
Listen, you show me.
Time is going to be
You
Friday.
show me.
That's
you show
what I
me.
do best.
Listen here, you show me. You doing too much talking, man. You show me.
I'm gonna.
You're not
no
capable.
one's gonna be there but me and
I
you,
hear
bro.
you. 3 people going in.
Okay?
Only 2 coming out on their own will, and that's me and the
How long
rest.
it took you to
You
realize
ain't got to build rocket scientists to figure out who getting left.
I got you, bro.
I tell you, I'm going to rip something off on you, man.
Okay,
I got you.
You ain't feel pain yet, bro.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
all right. First of all, I think Dada has. Dada might have baby nuts because he got scared when he was like pull your nuts out. He's like I don't want to. I'm not.
You know how to take I'll give it to Kimbo Slice. He's got a piece.
First of all,
he's got the bigger piece.
Baby Nuts is my hip hop name.
I believe that. I like your first album.
Yeah.
But thank you.
How funny is Hoist Gracie standing stoic while these 2 fucking unoiled wheels just squeak.
They gonna get at
it. Fucking Hoist just sat there.
He wasn't even flinching, man. Shamrock got up though. He's like, I'm getting ready to get the fuck out of this
the way.
situation.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get a face full of Dada there, so he gets right up and out of there. What's funny, about 10 minutes later, Dada mentions an email that Kimbo sent him when he started doing the backyard fighting, and Kimbo starts yelling at him and saying, "You're a liar, dude. I never sent you an email. You're a liar. Show us the email. You're going to lie like that in front of my little girl?" And he points to his daughter, his teenage daughter, who is sitting like just feet away. And it's like, well, wait, you're upset that he's talking about an email in front of your daughter, but 10 minutes ago you were going to whip your nuts out in front of the press.
Well, so wait, Kimbo got angry because he said you said that in front of my daughter? No, he did not.
Yes, he did. He said,
oh, my God. And he's talking about he's going to take his nuts out.
Yeah, he says, you're going to tell those lies in front of my little girl? And I was like, wait a second, weren't we just talking about taking our nuts?
His little girl, to his little girl's credit, she was like, I've seen my dad's nuts before. These lies are new.
Listen.
Well, I just think he wanted to see on Dada if the carpet matched the drapes.
Can I tell you? I honest to God, he said, let me take in. That's weird that he said that. Some chick that he must have banged who fucked Dada was like, oh, he's got little nuts. Yeah, that was some secret. Don't tell him I told you, but he's got little nuts. And he was like, yo, let me see your nuts. I heard you got little nuts.
Bobby's right.
And she's like, I told him not to say fuck. That's some.
Who told you that, Peaches?
That bitch. I got little nuts. My dick is big, but your nuts don't have to be big.
It might have been strawberry, but I will say that doesn't having baby nuts make the rest of it look much bigger though?
Yeah, the smaller the nuts, the bigger your fucking dick look, right?
I got massive nuts and my dick looks so small. It's because of my huge nuts. I have a regular sized dick, but my massive.
You got big fucking coconuts,
dude. I sat on my nuts this morning when I went to take a shit.
No, you did not.
I'm not even kidding. I sat on. I pissed on my nuts. Do you ever pee on your nuts?
Are they sagging yet,
dude? I have
got some saggers,
dude. I got fucking old dead guy nuts. My nuts look like a fucking old beehive. It really does.
What the fuck? Oh, they started to look like one nut too?
No, mine are two distinct.
Two separate. Okay.
My nuts. You ever vacuum seal a peach? That's what my nuts look like. Just fucking thin, sucked in, and then all the way down to the fucking ball, and then it's just vacuum sealed around my big white guy fucking Irish
Bobby.
nuts.
Oh my God!
You might need surgery.
No, I love them. I'll fucking teabag anybody.
Hernia is my biggest fear.
Hernia?
I mean, one lady, when I was working in college at this bank, this lady who worked with me, her husband had a hernia, and she said his balls unraveled down to the floor.
What?
Like when he's standing up, his balls unraveled down to his feet to the floor. I could never get that image out of my fucking head.
I had a friend of mine, his nuts were so big, he used to, we'd be out, he'd have to stop and untangle them. He'd have, untwist them, because they would twist up on him.
One of my boys, when he was breakdancing when we were young, he twisted his sag and it stuck there, and he had to get surgery to put them back.
Wow.
I thought it didn't matter which place they were in. It's nuts, but no.
No, they can't, they're neighbors, but they can't visit each other.
He was doing a windmill.
I'm pretty sure.
And he got all twisted up.
Half mill. Yeah, he had to get a surgery.
Sorry, Billy Corbin.
No, most of my interviews turn into this.
Into a nut story?
Well, good. That's all right.
How are your nuts, Bill?
Yeah, you got good nuts, Billy?
Documentary nuts?
Baby nuts.
Baby nuts.
Hashtag baby nuts.
Why don't we have tickets for this fucking fight?
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
This Billy Corbin's full of shit, saying I helped out his dogfight movie, and then we don't even get the call.
Well, it was a documentary. It wasn't, a fucking Batman movie.
That press conference make you want to see this fight, though.
He made enough movie to make another documentary for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the measure of success in my line of work. It's not box office or reviews, or it's just you get to work again.
Yeah, you get to work again.
I love documentaries, and yours are amazing. I want to say the Cocaine Cowboys, Dogfight, and I forgot about the U as well. And Bro.
Oh, yes, you got the
hits. He did the U as well.
Yeah, the U was
when you
dope
said
shit.
mine were amazing, I wasn't sure if we were talking about my documentaries or
I was trying to move on from the nuts. I know that was a weird fucking segue, but...
He's running out of Florida, though. He's running out of Florida stuff.
That's what I said. I said you got to go to another fucking state and start
never
exploring.
Run out of Florida stuff.
At least get up to Jacksonville.
Florida is kind of like the scrotum and the penis of America.
Yes, the ball sack.
I love how cocaine built that fucking city. That's what you learn from a Billy Corbin film.
Yes. All those high rises.
Cocaine.
Yeah,
yes.
cocaine and old people built Florida.
It's more cocaine.
It really is. Do you know that my sister, can I just say this real quick?
Yeah.
She needs a kidney transplant.
Really?
Again, she's on the list again. So I'm going to be tweeting something out this week about how you can help her out. Maybe.
Sorry to hear that, Bob.
Yeah, it sucks. But the fastest kidney we can get I don't know how to fucking word this. Florida is the state. If you live there, it's the fastest kidney transplant list ever.
Why?
Because it's all fucking old people that die.
You're getting an old person's kidney though?
It doesn't matter.
It can still work long. It don't mean it's bad.
Oh, I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, if it's a good kidney, you can fucking it'll
go a lot longer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What's the lifespan of a kidney if it's
16, 17?
If it's jumping from body to body, I mean.
Well, her kidney, she got it 16 years ago. She got a kidney transplant from our neighbor Neil.
Neil?
Yeah, nobody wanted the kidney. Yeah, she was like, I'm not taking that kidney. We're like, you're going to die. She's like, I don't want it.
You guys didn't want Neil's kidney.
She didn't.
Why? What was Neil?
Neil. Nobody wants Neil.
Yeah. You sound like Kevin. You sound like Kevin.
I'll take Dave's kidney.
No,
Mike.
I think you want Neil's kidney.
Nah, you know.
If you have a name like Neil, I think the kidney's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Right?
One day your hand starts choking a hooker for no reason.
I don't know if you want the kidney of someone named, I don't know, Dada.
Dada may have a good kidney.
You're putting diapers on a baby.
Baby kidneys.
Yeah. So, but
Florida's the place.
Yeah, Florida's the place, man. People just drop off.
People drop off real fast. They got a lot of organs running around now.
Are they still finding cash in backyards down there? The cocaine trade was so great that people were just burying that shit, and every once in a while they'll find a stash.
Wow, really?
How cool is that? They just demolished a house, a beautiful mansion on Miami Beach that was bought by Pablo Escobar in the early 1980s, and he paid cash for it, and they just demolished it, and they found a safe in the wall that had never been discovered before, and he didn't spend much time there, but it would have been a great location for a stash house. It was right on the water. You could bring boats right up to it. It was a giant house. You could hide a lot of shit in it. And so but they haven't opened the safe yet. So they haven't announced.
They're waiting for Geraldo to get back in the game.
How great would that be if he did a whole nother show and there was nothing in it?
That either.
No, there was a fucking Gabba Gabba fucking CD collection for his kids.
Yeah, I see Geraldo's daughter all the time.
Nothing with the Gabba Gabba?
She's a little cutie.
All right, well, that Gabba Gabba would float. But
just a side note.
And over the summer, go to that story, $10 million worth of cocaine found floating in Gulf of Mexico. That was from the summer.
Oh yeah, there's always square grouper or white lobster floating around because you've got so much action in the Caribbean again. Since the crackdown on the out west with Texas and Mexico and California, the DEA calls it the water balloon effect because they only have so many resources. So when they have to dedicate them and squeeze one side, the other side blows up again.
Right.
Yeah.
So so you have all that action. Invariably, you're going to have accidents. You're going to have chases. You're going to have guys dumping shit overboard, and then of course the tide comes in, and it's jackpot time.
Opie, what would you do if you're on a boat, you and your family, and you come across a fucking 25 kilos of coke floating in the water? Do you take it? Do you report it? Do you try to sell it?
Between you and me, I know a guy I could call about that.
I'm the guy, motherfucker.
I got money, so I keep going.
Just call me, will you?
I got money.
So do you let it go?
I let it go.
Yeah. You don't pick it up and put it in the boat and report it. And get it off the street. At least
I see what you're saying.
Do you give it to the cops and go, look, I found this in the...
Yeah, I'm not in a position where I would have to take any crazy chances. So
I would take mine and sell it to Sherrod.
Thank you. I wouldn't buy it. I just haven't jumped and taken from you. But I definitely appreciate it.
I would use some of that money to hire Dada 5000 and Baby Nuts to protect me.
To fight in your backyard.
To fight my backyard.
Just for you.
Yeah, Baby Nuts would take on any little guys.
Give them $1 million each, but no one gets to see the fight. Just Bob Kelly.
Yeah.
Dude, with that kind of money for 25 kilos, you could hire Dada and Kimbo to swim in your life-size tank. In your bedroom.
Well,
your boombox aquarium.
I would never. I'd have a Bose. I'm a white guy. I'd have a Bose aquarium.
Honestly, everybody I know in that business, everybody I know who is involved in anything with that kind of quantity is either dead or in prison. I'd probably just let it go. I wouldn't call it in. I wouldn't haul it in. I would
just. I'm taking that shit in.
Hey, Billy,
taking it.
Not really off topic, but
selling it fucking bag by bag. Old school nigga on the street corner. Don't you tell jokes? How many you need, nigga?
We see Sherrod in front of the cellar. Yo, cocaine? Cocaine. People are walking out going, dude, you're so funny. That's cool, thanks. Cocaine? You need cocaine?
I'll be not fucking Angel Salazar.
Este's got to pay you more before you start selling that shit out.
She can skip the pay. I'll be paying her for the
all right with that.
Yeah, Sherrod does free spots. Yo, cocaine.
Are you guys? Weren't you trying to get Cocaine Cowboys made into a feature movie?
Actually, a dramatic series.
Like a dramatic series? Yeah.
Yeah, we were working with Bruckheimer Television and Michael Bay.
Right.
And I finally got a script that we like.
Nice.
And now there's more people in the game than ever. For a while it was always like with a script like that, with a title like Cocaine Cowboys, it's kind of like HBO or bust, HBO Showtime or bust.
Showtime.
Now there's a lot more.
Got Netflix now.
Man, your shit is so fucking good though.
It's thorough. It's solid, thorough.
But just how they put the documentaries together too are fantastic. Have you seen any good ones lately that you can turn us on to?
I've been working nonstop. I've been watching no movies.
Movies.
Deadpool. That's what I did for.
Oh, what a great movie!
Love Deadpool.
I ain't seen it. You saw it now?
It's the best.
We had Ryan Reynolds in, and Bobby was trying to blow him.
No, I was trying to blow him.
I know that.
You were trying to blow him.
He was trying to blow him.
No,
you were trying to blow him.
Man crushing
Don't
in
you
here.
fucking
You
disrespect our relationship. I was trying to fucking sleep with him.
You felt a little romance.
I'm not going to just suck his dick. What do you think I am?
With a relationship.
What the fuck do you think I am?
Bobby told Ryan that he's his one. If he's, how everyone supposedly has one.
Like a hall pass?
Yeah. For Bobby, it's Ryan Reynolds. And he was serious.
I believe it.
He couldn't have been more serious.
Okay, stop really. Right now, I'm going to fucking end this, okay?
Why?
First of all, Ryan Reynolds has everything, and he's funny, and he's a little edgy, and he's dirty. If you watch Deadpool, he's got a little dirty in him, okay?
A little grit.
He's got everything, and he's from Canada.
He's the total package.
I've always wanted to date a Canadian.
I hear they taste like maple syrup.
Then we had to take a group picture with the guy after the interview.
Oh, that's awkward.
No one wanted to.
I did.
Did Bobby stand under him like that?
Ryan, listen, me and Ryan Reynolds, okay?
Don't ever you say that in a sentence.
Me and Ryan Reynolds are pals, okay? We've had a fucking 10-year relationship that's building.
Oh, God. This guy is like, he's
in love with him.
He's perfect, though. And then everyone's like, oh, let's get a group picture. And we're like, really? Do we have to?
Everybody look like a fours next to him?
Yeah, can we turn the lights down a little bit?
I know. Did you see everybody's gut? Like Norton lost. Norton can't lose any more weight.
Right.
But he still had a little gut next to Ryan. He's a different human being.
Yeah, can we pull up the picture?
God, we
all look like clones that failed clones when they were trying to make Ryan Reynolds.
Like extra pieces of him, like Twin, the movie?
We're actually the Deadpools of Ryan Reynolds.
You're the Danny DeVito to his fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and Twins.
Dude, I actually said I'm okay, and they're like, no. I'm like, really?
Let me see your pasty skin next to Ryan Reynolds' beautiful colored.
I mean, no offense with
tanned out.
No offense to Rick Springfield, but I'll take a picture with him any day. But Ryan Reynolds, Jesus.
Ryan Reynolds is so fucking hot.
I can't wait to see
this. He's so fucking hot.
It's on my Instagram. I'll get a cheap plug-in today. Opie Radio on Instagram.
Oh, there he is. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him.
Well, that's with Dennis Falcone.
I know, but still look at him.
This is all right. It's coming up.
Here it comes, and it's
coming. Oh, wow.
Here we go.
We've been tweeting a lot lately on the show.
That's Adam from TMZ.
Yeah, he was cool.
There's Chrissy D.
There it is.
Oh,
look at
my God.
I'm holding in my gut.
Yeah, you look. But look at Opie looks like Ryan's fucking like brother, like from just the mother, like a half brother. Yeah, like another father.
He needs money from him.
Yeah,
and I got some weird like.
Hey, this is my brother who lives in New Hampshire.
Look at you though with your fucking eyes.
It looks like a charity event.
Yeah,
he's made a stop.
And I have my hip thrown out to the side.
Yeah,
what
like
that?
Make-A-Wish kids next to him.
Opie looks like our counselor.
Why am I throwing a hip?
Look, come on, dude. If you had, if who's your guy, Sherrod? If you had to, like I don't have to. He's just my guy. Like, but if you had to,
I don't know who's got a fat ass.
Denzel got a booty.
Nah, Denzel's too old for me. I would have to pin somebody down who I really don't like a Jaden Smith.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take his butt virginity if he likes it or not.
Oh, too funny. Man. All right, listen.
Come on, Opie, you got one.
I'll fuck the shit out of Jada.
Billy, who do you got? Who are you going to bet if you had to?
I'm looking at this Instagram picture. I imagine it looks like a Village People cover.
Oh, thanks a lot, Billy. It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
How is his waist that thin, though?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
ridiculous.
I felt a little bloated that day. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need a picture with Ryan Reynolds.
Your waist is pretty thin.
It doesn't look thin in that picture.
Look at this nigga's waist. Is it 27?
That's probably a 27. I'm honestly, I'm a 30, 31.
Do you understand?
So he's got to be like a 26, maybe.
Do you understand?
That's uncomfortable.
That's why he's a fucking movie star. We're on radio.
You're right.
That's why our voices are heard and we're not seen.
Right. But they're like, no, this is good, good expose. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need the picture. They forced us to take the picture with
you
the
need to see where you rate with Ryan Reynolds.
Look at me. I'm the fattest guy in the photo, and half of my body is not in the photo. And I'm still the fattest guy in the photo.
Because you also got forced perspective going on there. You're like too close to the camera. You made it even worse for yourself. That's why I think I was throwing my hip to the side. Like maybe I can throw some body parts out of this
fucking
picture.
Jim Cobb blocked me. Fucking Norton.
But Norton is the smartest guy there because he hit everything.
Yeah.
He hit everything in that picture.
I like Norton has his arm over me like he does trannies.
Someone made me laugh really hard on Twitter. They said, I forgot what the exact tweet, but that looks like Ryan Reynolds' arm. Norton's arm, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I forgot what they tweeted, but I laughed hard at that one. Anyway.
That is funny. It does. His arm does look weird.
It is. Oh, that's so funny.
Ryan Reynolds is the motherfucker. Opie, who's your guy? Bruce Springsteen?
No, I don't like Bruce Springsteen.
Who is it? Just you got to have one.
Not off the top of my head.
End of the world.
I'm not
gay.
Well, that's
hypothetically.
But for your silly game, I'm trying to
silly.
say
It's fucking.
I can't grab one from thin air. I'm not trying to fucking back out.
You always had a thing for Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
You like Pirates of the Caribbean? I'd take
good.
Johnny before I took a.
Johnny got fat though.
Johnny got fat and old.
How
part of the Hollywood.
Johnny is not fat.
He's part of the Hollywood vampires now.
Johnny
with his Paperboy hat.
Johnny
playing
is not
his guitar,
fat.
all
You're
chubby.
crazy. You're crazy.
Did you see that, Billy?
He is.
The Hollywood vampires.
He's chubbier now.
Yeah,
and older.
they played for they jammed for 45 minutes during the Grammys.
They did do Ace of Spades, which was pretty damn cool. I couldn't believe the Grammys allowed that to happen, but it was nice.
He looks good there. Johnny looks good there.
What are they called? The vampires?
Hollywood vampires. But you got Duff McKagan. He rules. You got Perry. I just never liked Alice Cooper. Never
you
got
always hated him, right? And they didn't get into him.
I mean, a couple hits, but that's it. I like those two songs.
He's
No More Mr.
weird.
Nice Guy. And what was the other one? Forget now.
Johnny Depp is not fat.
Look at that face.
No, and the Grammy.
You can't take Alice.
He's chubby. You're used to seeing him a lot
thinner.
A lot thinner.
Yeah. But you can't take Alice because now isn't he a born again Christian?
He's a joke.
And he owns a barbecue place. It's like, come on, dude.
Is he born again Christian?
I think so.
And he plays golf every day. And then dresses like that at night.
You see Johnny
doesn't make sense. I like golf, but it doesn't make sense is what I'm saying.
I don't like fucking Perry's Pepe Le Pew fucking haircut. Just fucking asshole.
He does like the little girl from X-Men who fucking can't touch you. What's that? I forget the fucking name.
I know, you fucked up my brain now. No, yeah, I know. I mean, Perry's the best looking one out of the bunch, though. He's still a rock star. Look at him. Now.
Yeah,
he's a fucking
rock star. He's a Boston guy like yourself, Bobby.
Yeah, he's a look at it. Look at his fucking jacket. He's got All Saints jacket, some fucking girl's bracelet around his waist.
Yeah.
Right?
That's rock and roll right there.
Yeah, that is rock and roll right there. God damn.
Did you see Johnny Depp playing? Johnny's a versatile son of a bitch. He's playing Donald Trump.
Oh, on Funny or Die, right?
Yes.
But he's not really going for the impression.
I think it's great. I think it's fucking funny.
I heard he wasn't really doing the impression, but he was just...
But he's just doing a character. You know, I would watch this character, like, in a show.
Wait, that's him?
That's him.
See, I should have fucking checked this out.
He's a versatile son of a bitch.
He really is.
My wife, the Czechoslovakian immigrant, Donald Trump.
Are you a princess? Not hardly. Sir Donald has me working all the day at the casino.
What she's talking about is the most elegant, sensational Trump castle in Atlantic City. She runs it.
Oh, yes.
Taj Mahal is still the ultimate dream, of course.
Yes, it is a building more beautiful than anything.
He just goes up at the end.
That is correct.
She runs it. Why is this? He turns
I
into
saw a
like,
different clip than this one.
All right.
he turns into like an old Jewish guy at the end. He runs it.
Yeah.
She does it.
I got to check it out. I heard good things about this, but that clip certainly didn't sell it.
That sounds nothing like Donald Trump.
All right.
He's not that versatile.
Now Billy's just listening to our
I have
show.
another cigar story if you want to hear it.
This is great. I get to listen to the show for free. I love it.
Yeah, like we have to tonight on the fucking TVs. Fucking Billy.
We're trying to get Billy involved on this channel, but he's a busy man. Are we going to work something out or what, Billy?
Documentary, yeah.
Let's work something out.
Are you kidding? I would just sit in the studio with my heels on the desk and let you guys talk for 2 hours. It would be great.
Yeah.
It's the easiest gig I ever had. This is a great time this morning.
All right, listen, let's do this. So Dogfight is on Netflix. If you've never seen this
You have
damn
to see
documentary, it is wonderful.
Treat yourself.
The fat black ladies on their chairs in the backyard just talking shit about everyone. Oh, God. They should have their own fucking show, those
No
three.
question.
With all due respect, dude, if I did have 2 ringside seats that I could give to anybody, I'd give it to Miss Janice and Miss Christine. I'd have them
That's the
sitting
2
right,
women.
Oh,
right
it's 2,
by
not
the
3?
ring,
2, yeah,
just
okay.
doing live commentary.
Hey, Bill.
They were hilarious.
Bill, there's 3 people here.
No, he was saying
No, he's
he
talking
wouldn't
about
give
the
it to
fat
us.
broads from the Dogfight movie.
Dogfight movie.
sorry.
He wouldn't give it to us at
They
all.
were just trash talking.
Hey, Bill, I'm sorry. I'm insecure.
Billy's a man.
And he has no charisma. We learned that today.
No charisma.
Billy's really
And
good.
I have baby nuts. No, I'm kidding. I have
Weird
huge nuts.
fucking nuts that hang.
Billy's really good at grabbing a subculture and exposing it to you.
Yeah.
You feel like you getting a peek into a world that you have no idea about.
Absolutely.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Do you have a leather fucking bracelet on?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I do.
Are you in fucking this new Superman
I got
movie?
it from the Soviet Union.
Did you really?
Maybe. Why, now you want to still make fun of it?
Why did I
When
know?
Putin gave it to me?
Why did you? Yeah, I know. He may give you importance. I still want to make fun of it. Wonder Woman.
And you should.
All right. Listen,
you wanna
so
rock
Dogfight is on Netflix. We do have to take a break. And then tonight, I'm picking Kimbo Slice, even
Yes.
though I'm picking Kimbo.
And what about the other fight?
I don't know anymore.
Hoist.
Yeah.
Just go hoist.
All right, I'll go Hoist.
Go hoist.
I'm going Hoist and Kimbo.
I'm gonna pick Dada 5000 as my
Me
hall
too.
pass, just so I pick him for something today.
Oh, he's picking Dada as his hall pass.
Oh,
Really?
You're not picking
Good
him
for
for the
you.
fight. So he's not picking him for the fight.
You're a size queen.
Yeah.
Good for Billy Corbin. If you're going to do it, you might as well fucking go all in.
At least Ryan's normal size.
Right. Well, he's from Canada. I would assume guys from Canada have like
perfect. It's perfect.
Oh,
it's
they go
in the movie. I saw it in the movie.
I would assume Canadian guys have perfect penises,
Yes.
but slightly smaller.
No.
Than American penises.
No, they're
I don't think
perfect.
so.
And they're all the same size. Just
It's too cold up there, man.
No.
I think you got to air out your penis every once in a while to get it to grow.
It gets bigger when it comes down here with the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it stretches out down here.
With the warmer weather.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah. Makes sense.
So they're smaller up there because it's cold.
But they come down here.
But when it's equal ground, they're definitely bigger in the end.
When I play
That makes
Florida,
sense.
my dick is huge.
Huge.
When I'm in Florida.
Huge. And you're nuts.
Yeah.
It's right on the sidewalk.
Closer you get to the equator.
Apparently.
I have to wear a bra around my nuts when I play Florida. Yeah. I have a man nut bra.
So the closer you get to the equator, the bigger your dick
Oh,
gets.
I went to Guatemala. I had to sit the whole time.
All right, Billy. So, Dogfight on Netflix. For anyone that hasn't seen it, you're crazy. Especially if you like documentaries, they're amazing. And the You. You know, I never saw the second You movie. That's one I got to check out.
What second you?
It's on Netflix.
What's that called? U2?
There we go.
What was the second one called?
The You Part 2.
The You Part 2. But the first one was amazing.
Yeah, Bono and the Edge made us put the word "part" in between the You and the Two.
So it's like the years after that one was shot?
It was the Next Generation.
Oh, that's amazing. I got to see it.
It picks up right where the last one left off, and it's filled to what I would argue is not only the greatest college football team of all time, but one of the greatest NFL teams of all time, the 2001 Miami Hurricanes. You've got something like 34 guys from that one roster that went on to the NFL, and 17 first-round draft picks from one
Did you know this?
team.
I didn't know this.
No, I didn't know that.
I knew a little bit about that, but not 34 guys, 17 first-round draft picks.
It's insane. I mean, you're Pro Bowlers, future Hall of Famers.
Who was drafting? Who was getting these motherfuckers to go to school? Who was like the athletic director at that time?
Wow.
Well, more importantly, it was Coach Butch Davis who came in, and after scandal after scandal came in and had the mandate of trying to clean up this program, but also to win after 4 national championships, from 83 to 91, and had struggled for a lot of years. Had the plain banners over the stadium, from champs to chumps, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
And not only did he manage to turn it around and do it the quote unquote right way, as white people say, when it comes to college athletics or athletics in general, he did it the right way, the clean way. But he also, discovered some of the greatest talent in the history of football.
That's unbelievable.
That's pretty awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm watching that this weekend.
How do you get 17 first-round picks from one team?
Has any college football team come close to those numbers?
Never. Not even close.
Not even close, right? Wow.
And as a result, there was a streak that ran for over a decade after that, where there was a former Miami Hurricane football player who in the NFL who scored a touchdown in every regular season game. Like, you had consecutive. There was always a Miami Hurricane for hundreds of almost 200 consecutive regular season NFL football games. It was just
that's a factory.
Yeah, there's records that'll never be broken because now there's so much more competition, so many more college football teams that I don't think there'll ever be another team that was a beast like that team.
Wow.
There you go. Wow. So check out the U and then the U Part 2. Broke is amazing. Cocaine Cowboys. Forget. I haven't seen the second Cocaine Cowboys.
I just saw it again yesterday. It was on
the
cable
second
yesterday.
one.
Yeah.
The second Cocaine Cowboys is actually about Michael Irvin in Dallas.
Watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth.
Nice.
Cowboy fan.
That's the one you end on right there.
Yeah, we're going to say thank you to Billy Corbin. I love this guy. Spike tonight at 9 o'clock. You got the big fight with Dada 5000 and Kimbo Slice.
That's going to be good.
I'm checking this out.
I
have to.
All right. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for the support.
When are you coming to New York? We got to do this.
Well, when the weather gets a little better, I think.
I feel like he's a guy that barely leaves Florida.
Yeah.
Barely leaves. But the next time you're in New York, you come by.
Anytime. Thank you, guys.
All right, Billy. Billy Corbin, everyone.
Yeah, Bill.
Bob Kelly. The podcast is terrific. And what else do you need to promote there?
Well, first of all, I'm going right now. You smoke cigars, right?
No.
You don't?
I went with you last time. I just sat there like a dummy. Everyone's looking at me, and I'm like, I told you when I used to go to Turks and Caicos every year, I would try some Cubans, and
it wasn't your thing. I didn't hate
it. I didn't hate it.
I've always liked cigars.
I love Cubans.
I didn't hate it, but I was.
It wasn't your thing.
It was kind of cool to be hanging out and just smoking it up a little bit.
You know, it'd be good for you. Seriously, there's a thing you can go to. So it's called cigarfly.com.
Yeah.
You go there and you fill out a form like flavors you like.
Ooh, lavender.
Well, I don't know if but they have like chocolate, coffee. Well, you fill out a form and then they send you.
Right.
They pick them 5 boutique cigars that you can't get, and they'll send them to your house. And they're small. They're all different sizes.
Yeah.
But it's the taste bracket you like. Get a couple of those, and then we can go smoke. And I guarantee you might like one of those.
Let me tell you what just happened here.
What?
Bobby don't give a fuck about me and smoking cigars.
No?
Someone just got a fucking whole box of free cigars.
No, I can't get free cigars.
Why not?
I can't. You don't get free cigars from those guys.
You get free cigars if you just fucking do a commercial like you did.
What's the name of the
What's the name? You don't care about me smoking cigars.
I do. I'm
going to expecting an envelope now.
First of all, it's not a commercial.
I know you like me.
Listen, I'm going to go to cigarfly.com myself.
Okay.
Cigarfly.com.
No, listen.
I know you like me. I have no doubt about that. But you don't like me enough to fucking talk about cigars like
you
that.
Called it, Opie, and you're right.
Someone is expecting a FedEx package.
Of a bitch.
Listen, this cocksucker doesn't send me nice. No, listen, I really do want to plug this though. My sister's number for Mass General, the living donor intake line.
Yeah.
Her name's Lisa Kelly, and you can call this number. Look, I don't expect anybody to call to fucking give somebody a kidney, but there might be one motherfucker out there that might be like, I'll do it. I can't. No one in our family. We're out.
Right.
Like everybody. I have a big family, Irish Catholic, and nobody's is the same.
Can I ask you one serious question?
Yes, please. Cigarflight.com is a legitimate site.
I got to say this very carefully.
Yeah.
But I do have to ask.
Yeah.
Were you slightly relieved when you were in a match?
Buddy, I came out of there.
Be honest.
I'm going to tell you.
Because that shit freaks me out, because there might be someone in my family eventually, and I'm like... Look, you obviously, if you're a match, you do it in a second.
Yeah.
But were you slightly relieved?
I actually do this joke in my act.
Okay. And I don't want to be disrespectful. I have to put that on the table.
My mother called me. This is the real conversation. She says, this is 16 years ago. Okay. Your sister's very sick. Her kidneys are failing. She has a kidney disease. She needs a kidney. And I was like, almost in tears. And I'm like, okay. She goes, okay, so tomorrow you got to go to the hospital. And I went, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. I just got checked out. My kidneys are good. She goes, no, you need to go.
See if you're compatible with your sister.
And I go, like, is there a list? Like, isn't there a list that people are on? Because I have shit to do. Like, I have to go. I had like a tour I was doing. And she was like, you need to fuck. I was like, all right, I'll go. But isn't there somebody that can go before me? Can I be the last guy in the family? Like, get my uncles and get everybody else.
Yeah, because whoever goes first.
You're in. What if fucking Sean can do it?
You're the guy.
What if Dottie, Peggy, Michael, Jimmy, David? There's a lot of people. Because I got a big Irish Catholic family.
John Boy?
Go to fucking Jimmy. He lives in New Hampshire.
So this is how it works. Let's say your whole family goes, there's 4 matches. They go to the person that went first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love my sister, but I got a couple scars on my fucking head from, from when, she wanted the remote.
You deserved it.
Yeah. So whatever. I went in and I remember coming out and I just got the news. I was like, yes. And my mother was like, you can do it? I go, oh no, that's it. I can't do it. Yes. Yeah. That was my blood type is A. Because look, of course I would give my sister a kidney.
What's a blood type? Do you need to know that when you call it?
B. You can do O because O is universal.
Right.
Or I think it's B positive. But if you call this number, and you can look into it. This is the hotline. It's 617-643-7193. I'm going to put the phone number on my Facebook and all that. Because look, I know it's ridiculous to ask, but there might be family members that we don't know about. Yeah. My father's side of the family, who I haven't talked to, my dad, my the biological father.
Yeah.
My mom calls him the sperm donator. Look, I got nothing against the guy, but his side of the family, that's her blood.
Right.
So someone over there might be like, I'll do it. Look, the guy Neil who did it, it's a crazy thing to do, but
God bless him.
It's God bless him, and now, but it's funny because when you get the kidney, it's such a fucking oh my God thing, and it works, and you're living, and then in 16 years, you need another one. 16 to 17 years, you need a fucking another one.
That's crazy.
And I don't know if you know anybody on dialysis, but
Tracy, his ex-girlfriend gave him a kidney.
Right.
How about they had already broke up? She came back, gave him a kidney.
After the breakup.
After the breakup.
No, I always heard the story differently.
No, this is after.
It was after the breakup.
After the breakup, they were already broken up.
I thought it was like she gave the kidney and then he breaks up with her. I was like, wow.
They were already broken up.
Okay, I didn't know that.
She's a gangster bitch.
that is gangster.
Gave him that. It's like we still broke up and then left.
Wow. Did he give her cash?
No, he took care of it though, but they I don't think you can't give cash for organs. That's illegal.
Well, if you're in Mexico, you can.
Well, but, Mexico.
There's always an envelope when people aren't looking.
Yeah. Yeah, you just wake up in the fucking tub of ice.
Right. All right, listen. We've had Al outside the studio for 45 minutes.
Shit!
Oh, really?
That's not good.
Bring him
is
in.
He pissed off? No, we got to take a break now.
All right.
Shit.
He's not pissed, is he?
No. Let's bring him in.
Just bring Al in.
We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll bring him in.
We'll bring in Al.
It was a long phone call.
How do you say
Madrigal,
right?
You know what? That could be your first question.
No.
From the Daily Show.
Yep.
That's not.
And he's playing Carolina.
None of those are right.
Moltron.
How do you say his name?
I would think it's Madrigal.
Madrigal.
That's it.
That's what I said. I said it right the first time.
Al Madrigal. He's fucking one of the funniest.
Magical.
Literally one of the funniest guys walking right now.
Yeah,
wow.
He's hilarious.
I'm not even kidding. Norton, man. Al is funny on every level. He's fucking one of the best. He's one of my favorites.
Let's go outside the door and apologize for making him sit there for a half hour.
You treat comedians
we're just
wrong.
babbling. What, you motherfucker?
Yeah.
Sherrod Race Wars, Kurt Metzger and you do a great job Wednesdays in this channel.
That's right.
And where else could they find the Race Wars? iTunes and SoundCloud, and it's all over the fucking
It's all
place.
over iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher.
You're constantly tweeting that.
Yes.
And Sherrod on Twitter is...
at Sherrod_Small.
Yes, he's a good egg on the Twitter.
Good egg.
Stay there. There it is. Oh, we got a great room today.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Al, I don't know how to say your last name. We were trying.
No, people always screw it up.
Huh?
Present.
Yeah.
No, people screw it up all the time, and I don't care. It's Madrigal.
Madrigal.
I say it wrong.
Madrigal. You say your own last name wrong.
I do the Montreal Comedy Festival. I'm a new comic, and I walk up, and there's only one other Latino guy there. It's Willie Barcena, and I go, "Hey, Willie, nice to see ya." And I go, "Al Madrigal," and he goes, "Bro, you don't even say your own name, right, bro?" Nice to see you, Willie. Take it easy.
It sounded like you said magical.
Yeah. Magical. That's when my wife was a first grade teacher, and they used to call her Mrs. Magical. We were Mr. and Mrs. Magical.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice last name to have. Magical.
Yeah,
Magical is nice, yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Madrigal.
I do like that.
So what's the real pronunciation?
Madrigal.
Madrigal. See, Madrigal. Like you're a Colombian drug lord. Yeah.
I am Madrigal.
Madrigal.
We also got Bob Kelly and Sherrod Small in studio. And we have Al outside the door for 30 minutes. We're just having a good time in here babbling.
Sure, yeah.
We weren't even getting anything done.
You know how much funnier it would have been if Al came in and would have fucking punched up our shit while we were saying, I was talking about my fucking saggy balls.
Yeah, I gotta hear the big balls, small dick.
Yeah. You heard about Vinnie Brand doing 40 minutes up front.
Hilarious.
What else did you hear? Us talking about
Kimbo
our balls
slice.
and how he wants to blow, sorry.
I want to fucking have
He wants to have an actual meaningful experience with Ryan Reynolds.
Experience, not a I love my wife. I don't want to leave my wife.
Oh, that's tough to watch at Deadpool because I auditioned for the
really?
TJ Miller part.
Did you really?
And I thought it went really well. Like I really wanted it.
Fuck, that was
and
yours.
Then the director looks at me and he goes, "I feel uncomfortable saying this to you." He goes, "That was great." He goes, "Could you be less doofy?"
And then you said, "No, sir," and walked right out.
I looked at him and I go, "Doofy sort of what I bring to the table, but sort of my thing."
You were almost TJ Miller in Deadpool. Fuck.
Fucking hit movie.
That movie's good.
You know the residuals on that?
Don't even.
And they're definitely going to have a second one.
Oh, they're like 9 of them. 12 of those.
But they're mixing it into the Guardians of the Galaxy, too. I think he's going to make an appearance.
Huge.
It did. The numbers they weren't expecting numbers like that.
No.
They thought it was going to do well.
No, it broke records.
Oh, fuck.
For a rated R movie.
Yeah.
Can I just say something?
We've been waiting for this.
I'm not saying like a Kick-Ass. I called that, and you told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah.
And Deadpool, I knew this was going to be a hit.
Me too.
From the second.
I agree with you, Bobby.
Yeah.
But so why did it take so long to make then? He was trying to get that thing made for 10, 11 years.
Because they make money with the kids.
Right. Yeah.
So you make an Avengers or an Iron Man, you have the kids can go see it.
Right.
R-rated movie, you're cutting out a lot of money.
You can have 2/3 of your audience.
If it's not a hit.
But here's the joy of it. You had a couple years of Iron Man, so now those kids are 18, 21 now. Right. They're older now, so you already got a built-in audience because you already built it with the other movies.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's tits in this movie, too.
Yeah.
They went hard
ass.
Hard R.
There's Reynolds cock.
All right, well, that's for you.
I remember
that was for you.
I went to go see Superbad, and I was in San Antonio or Houston or something like that, and then I go and see it on a Sunday night. And opening weekend was just packed. It was packed, but it was all like 16-year-old, 15-year-old Mexican kids.
Really?
I was like, oh shit!
Wow.
Like, of course, yeah. No, I don't know how they got in there, you know, but nobody's carding it.
No, of course not.
There's nobody checking IDs.
Not on Mexican night.
Not a Mexican
Not a
night.
Mexican night.
Well, every night was
You
Mexican
figure all these
night.
kids got kids, right?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, you know
there
what?
was babies in there. There was babies.
Now that you think of
They're feeding. There was actually a changing station in the theater. There was a nanny for the nanny.
Yeah, they don't check your age. Now that I think, I've never seen anyone's age get checked.
Unless you really, and you can also, like, if there's assigned seats now, which a lot of theaters are doing, that's the one thing. But if there's not, you can just buy a ticket to Kung Fu Panda 3 and walk in
dumb
there.
movie and then go to the other one.
Exactly.
It really is an honor thing at theaters.
Right.
Yeah.
See 4 movies.
And that's unless they like usher you out the theater. I try to go to another theater. At least catch the end of something else.
Sure.
You try to get 2 in?
Yeah, not the whole movie maybe, but like I'll catch the end.
Right.
Yeah, something you don't want to pay for it too. It's like, I'll go watch the beginning of Spy.
Take a peek at this. just pull that one out of thin air, huh?
Yeah. I actually did it in Vancouver not too long ago.
How's the Daily Show going?
I'm sort of. I feel like I'm done. I was part of the John crew. And it's tough because I was commuting back and forth.
Right.
So I was flying my family. I went to my son when I got the gig and was like, "Hey, Daddy's got a gig in New York. You guys want to move to New York?" And they had just gotten into school.
And he was like, fuck no.
No, they said, no, we don't.
They said no.
We'd rather have a new dad than go to New York.
My daughter, and they were really, it's amazing that growing up, and you're going to see this. My daughter, who's, I think 6 or 7 at the time, she goes, this is a good job, right? And I go, yeah, it's a great job. And she goes, but you've had other great jobs. And I go, she goes, why don't you just get another great job in L.A.?
Wow.
And that's like a 7-year-old.
And after you hit her, then what happened?
Did they keep you after Jon Stewart left for a little while?
I got cast in a sitcom, and I really think that's the best place to be. I'd say 4th lead on a network sitcom where you're on every episode and people are bringing you stuff constantly.
So good.
It's the best.
It's my dream.
It really is. I always wanted to be like ethnic lab rat, like like on a CSI. Like we got the jizz sample back, and
but you have but 5 years in, they give you that one Mexican episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they have to go to Mexico, and you're like,
go to Mexico.
I'll go.
This is my thing. We're gonna go meet my cousins. Yeah. He knows a guy who can help us out.
And then your cousin winds up getting killed. Now it's personal.
Now it's personal. And they have to hold me back. Yeah, but it's been like, that's the other thing is, I knew that it was with John, and it was, I was there for like 2.5 years full time, and then everyone sort of graduates out, so I commuted back and forth, and then I got cast in this, the guy who made Friday Night Lights. Had come to the show and then cast me in this thing, and I was on that for 2 years.
What show?
Friday Night?
I was on a show called About a Boy, and then I just got cast in the one that they're making about the Comedy Store, or on Showtime.
Oh, wow.
I'm dying up here, so I'm on that.
We just talked about that. We were just talking about that.
Yeah. It's like Melissa Leo and
that's pretty cool. Is it a reality show or
no? It's scripted.
Set in
Ian Edwards.
1972.
Ian Edwards is on it too, right?
No, Eric Griffin. That's the black guy you're thinking of.
Okay, whatever. I can't separate those people.
Wait a minute.
I just call them all cousins.
That's true, though. You guys do that.
I got to show. I'll show you guys this picture. No, people who knew me for the longest time did not recognize me. I was walking by people.
This is on set.
This is on set because I got full mustache. I'm supposed to be like this Freddie Prinze character. It's all set in 72.
I love he's stalling and he has a nervous thumb right now.
That's hilarious.
Dude, get out of
That's Freddie Prinze all the way.
Wow, you look awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So over the top mustache, long hair.
Let me see that again.
What?
I think I'm changing Ryan Reynolds out. I'm going to go Al 1978.
1970.
That looked like a different dude, Al.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So,
did your wife get to make out with that dude?
When I didn't have that wig on, it looked disturbing. Like, it really did look creepy. Because I went full lamb chop sideburns and the big Cheech mustache.
Sure.
And people, I'm telling you, like, people I knew for a long time, I walked right by him.
I believe it.
Hey, Al, nice to see you. Because, glasses, beard, completely different.
You look Freddie Prinze. You look just like Freddie Prinze in that picture. Except for, like, the bullet wound in your head.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like to keep it close to history.
But there's a lot of good people in that. But that's it. I'm telling you,
that sounds like it would be a pretty cool thing to check out.
It's
the Comedy Store 1972.
Can I ask you a question on that? Are you guys actually? Are you trying to be the Freddie Prinze guy?
I think roughly like
who
no
else
life rights, but they've got Dom Herrera's in it.
I love fucking Dom Herrera.
Dom's the best.
Dom is fantastic.
He's the dog in Barnyard, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I watch it 900 times a day.
Yeah, sure. With 2.5-year-old.
I'm sitting there watching it one day and I go, that's fucking Dom Herrera. Yeah, he's the dog.
We're going to bring a lot of those
watch Barnyard in our house.
You got to get Barnyard.
I'll go Barnyard.
And they have a series. So watch the movie, gets addicted,
then
you
go
got
to the
2-season series.
Nice.
Not as good, but just as good.
I'm so glad I'm done with all that shit. I got a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old now.
Yeah, but that's all sorts of new problems.
Well, no, it's like, they watch in terms of the crap that they watch. They all watch normal shows and sitcoms like Bob's Burgers and stuff like that. So you can actually sit down and watch
it with
them.
Yeah, but
I like SpongeBob, though.
Nothing better than handing iPads to your kids.
Jesus Christ.
We hand them out like playing fucking cards.
There you go.
Are you kidding? So we could get a chance to breathe?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did they do before that? Is my question.
Oh, you gotta watch DVD. You gotta watch their shit because
they had parents that cared. That's what they did.
I don't recall that.
But if you have 3 or 4 TVs in your house, it doesn't matter because you can't put them on one and go somewhere else. They have to be with you. So then you got to watch their shit.
Yep.
I sat behind these kids, though, on a flight, and there were 3 kids. The parents didn't give a shit, and they just sat 3 kids next to each other. I think one was like 2, 4, and 6. And the parents sat in a different spot. And me and my wife were looking at each other like, what kind of assholes do this?
What kind of geniuses?
Smart assholes.
They doled out iPads, so they're sitting there.
Yeah.
Then the stewardess comes by, and the kids go, 3 Sprites. It's a red eye. And so they're pounding Sprites. They don't give a shit. And you should have seen them on the iPads. The kids playing this game like a little freak. Like, somebody's got to do something. Right?
I said this yesterday. It's scary what these kids could do on an iPad. I got a 5 and a 3, and they know their
right away.
Yeah.
And my 5-year-old is just starting to figure out words, but barely. But he knows his way around. He's into Minecraft, and it's crazy what he can do.
My daughter loves Minecraft.
5 though?
Loves Minecraft. I got all
nuts.
the Minecraft shit for her.
My kid knows the code to my phone and has been calling people I don't like anymore. I'm not kidding, dude.
That's why I got that call.
Guy called me. He goes, "Yo, man, what's up?" I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "You called me, man." I'm like, "Hey, yeah, that was. Oh, what's up?"
You can't say the kid.
We're on this weird, awkward conversation for like 5 minutes. I'm all right. He's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good."
It forces you to apologize for shit you didn't want to apologize for.
Praying my kid slips and hits his head, so he just starts crying. So I gotta go, dude. That kid just got killed.
Just gotta pinch your kid real fast.
Pluck him.
Give him a little pinch. The pinch will heal fast. You'll get off the phone quick.
I don't I know people who fucking do that.
Really?
They pinch their kids under tables.
That's crazy.
You can't do that.
I used to get pinched
you can.
when I was in church.
Yeah.
If I was starting acting, and then I would tell everybody in church.
I would say, "Don't pinch me." Yes.
Tell an old lady, like rat my mom out.
But that was But then they didn't run to the. Now they run to the cops. Back then it was just like, you probably deserved it.
Back then it was better than what the priest was going to do to you.
Exactly.
What if you tell the old lady in church she might give you a butterscotch and say it'll be all right?
Get a hard candy out of it.
Yeah, maybe one of the body of Christ she had in her purse from last week.
So what kind of problems with a 10 and a 13? Help us out.
Which
we
one's
got
13?
younger kids.
So the boys, I got a boy and a girl, and it's both got applying to high schools right now. My son's great.
Did the boy test you yet? Does he think he can take you yet?
Yeah, no, he's on the smaller side in his class, but they're good kids. There is the testing and not listening and trying to fuck with us, but I think that's all part of they sort of got to prepare themselves to get out of the house, and so they good. I want somebody that's going to fight back. And I really do say try hard and be nice. And that's it. I don't care about anything beyond that. Yeah. But then, so much shit falls into those 2 categories. And so you got to be nice to yourself. You got to get down on yourself. Whatever. So I just say those 2 things. And that's my big.
I had my kid, we were playing in the bed, and he rolled over onto my face with his mouth open. And my nose went into his mouth, which was cute for a second until he decided to bite down. And bite my nose. I wanted to throw him. It took instinctually coming from Boston. When that happens, you fight back. You literally, I fucking pulled back.
You know what I've always done is taken my thumb. I've taken my thumb and just jammed it into one of their armpits, whatever and it just it's Spock neck. It just breaks them down.
What are you, a fucking kid whisperer?
Like that. They just collapse.
You do.
I'll tell you what I did. Literally went, honey.
Yes.
And my wife went, what? I go, you need to help me.
I get it.
And she came in. I go, he bit and I left. I had to walk out of the front room. Because I don't want to scare him. I don't want to flip out and go, what? Don't fucking bite. I didn't want to say anything. So I just sucked it up. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
You feel yourself making a fist or something, and you're like,
Those kids can catch you off guard.
And then you got to get out of the situation.
Especially when they smirk.
Yeah, there are
that little fucking shit smirk they do when they do.
And then he tried to do it again.
He bit me and went.
Yeah.
Like,
he knew he got you.
Yeah, right.
They would both try to gang up. Your kids tried to fight you together? Yeah?
No, they're 5 and 3.
No, but 5 and 3, like play wrestle,
of
hide
course.
behind a corner, like
yeah, of course, of course.
and that's the most hilarious. Like I got them both by feet, and then they don't know when they're all sweaty and they're like, come on, they can't.
Nothing better than pulling the tap out. Nothing better than pulling the tap out card with your wife. It's like I'm out. Yeah. I'm out, and she just knows. Okay.
Yeah,
that's the greatest part.
I got. I'm broken down. I'm admitting that I cannot handle this right now. I need about 15 minutes to myself.
With stand up, we get to leave, and that's the other thing. Is like that's why this is such a good balance to have a family, and then just get your best of both worlds, and you get to go
and be an adult somewhere.
And then we get to go on the road.
Yeah, hookers.
Hookers. All we want.
Well, fans, call them fans.
Tell our wives that this is, it's horrible, this place. Hecklers, they're not policing the room. I don't know how many
40
times
minutes and he owns the club.
Yeah.
But then you feel a little guilty after the first night. You're like, God, this is so easy. No, you guys don't. Because I don't get to go away that much, but she'll ask me, what'd you do? I'm like, honestly, nothing. Just fucking hung out in the hotel room with hanging.
But that's peaceful. It's good to have a
like
little time
ridiculously
like that.
peaceful.
I love
Checking out movies on the tube and ordering food.
First
and
thing I
doing
do is put do not disturb on my hotel room.
Beautiful, right?
No one gets in.
No one gets in.
Yeah, no one.
I'll push the fucking trays out when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Don't come in my room.
Yeah, I'm like in solitary confinement when I'm in a hotel room.
Yes.
Fucking slide that shit under the door.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yes, I'm that guy.
I'll use the same jizz rag for 4 days.
That's the honest truth.
I don't want the fucking maid coming in because I feel bad too because she's got
I find the maid right away and I go tip and I'm going to need all these towels.
Yeah, because I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out.
One of them.
Yeah, she doesn't like. I said I give them a big tip too, and then I'll just give me towels, and they're like, "What?
Clean room? Clean room?
Yeah,
no, clean room.
Never come in here."
Speaking of being on the road, this is a guy that claims that you were part of a story where you threw a guy out and you guys used a wedgie.
What?
Do you know this?
No, I didn't.
This might be a setup, but I got to get this. Yeah, let me say hi to Dave in Florida.
Had people thrown out.
Dave, go ahead.
Wedgie style?
I don't know what the bouncers did, Dave.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
No, I was at a Cobb's Comedy Club. This is a few years back, and Al was there, and the guy was having a bit of issues with Al, and I wasn't a bouncer there, but I was friends with the bouncer, and so I made sure that I talked to the bouncer, told him, hey, fucking somebody's messing with Al, and you were at the bar, and when we were pulling him out, we basically had him by both legs and both arms.
Jesus.
And you came up behind and you had him, you grabbed behind and pulled a wedgie out and just shoved it. That was the greatest street. No, I remember you.
What club? What club was it? What was the club?
He's saying Cobb's, and it was just like one of my home. It's my home club, Punchline and Cobb's. But and I'm friends with all the bouncers pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
It's good friends to have.
What year was this, sir?
Yeah, he's not gonna. He's not fessing up to the wedgie.
Did he have a?
I don't want to touch anybody. I'm not going to touch somebody's fucking.
Did he have
underwear.
a wig on and mutton chops?
Maybe it was his character.
Yeah.
This guy had shoved you already, and that's why I told the bouncer before. And as we were walking up, he had shoved you, and you'd had a few drinks in.
Oh.
And when we were pulling him out, you helped us basically by holding his underwear while we held his arms.
I wish it was true.
As hard as you could.
And then you stole a car. And then
No.
What did he do? What did he do to Al?
He shoved me. We got in a fight.
No, he was fighting. No,
I
he
got
was
in a fight. I don't remember.
I like the word he says, shoved you.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Dave in Florida.
I've gotten into it. I've mixed it up quite a bit. I can't handle.
Here's the thing with Al. Al is a sweet guy, like a little nerdy guy. What's that word they use?
Nerdy. I don't see nerdy.
What's the guy used? What was that word on Deadpool? What do you call you?
Oh, doofy.
Yeah.
Oh, doofy.
But
doofy.
Al is a tough motherfucker.
Like, he'll mix it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with Al.
I believe it.
Mix it up.
No way.
You were starting to tell us about the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. I got the greatest gig of all time. Well, I don't know how great it was, but I got to perform at the owners' party.
Right.
The NFL owners have a party every single year. And this was in San Francisco City Hall.
Wow.
And the lineup was Jeremy Renner from Hurt Locker.
Wow.
Who did like some time. And then
comedy time.
I get stories. He's like he's a huge Niner fan, so he just got up there. But he had he had a drink or two.
That pisses off comics.
If that son of a bitch was up there telling jokes, I want to break his fucking Jason Bourne fucking legs.
He was doing slam poetry.
Yeah, he does a lot of.
I was in the Hurt Locker. This makes me stalker,
boom shaka,
like Spaka from Boom Shakalaka.
You guys get mad because you feel like that's a spot for an actual funny guy.
Well, not that, but it would be fucking intimidating to follow the dude from Hurt Locker killing.
I would fucking.
I got people giving me the business right now because I had this joke in my act that I care too much about stand-up comedy, and I really care. And I go, what am I protecting? I go, Dustin Diamond does this. I go, I got to come to grips with the fact.
I'm still looking for that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, he's got problems these days. He was the one that stabbed that dude in the bar,
jail,
right?
though. They don't send him
in jail.
I think he went.
He is in jail.
I think he went.
You can't
He's
go to
still
jail
in.
if you're Dustin.
I think he's out. I think it was a short stay.
I think he went for a little bit.
He's still in, I thought.
It really is a fucking shit business.
So anyway, I got the gig, and it's Jeremy Renner, me, and the Steve Miller Band. That's the lineup.
Jesus.
Wow. Where are you going on this? Not after the Steve Miller Band.
No, I have to go
Steve
after
Miller
dinner. So it's catered by Thomas Keller, French Laundry. I was talking to the producer. Yeah, just America's best chef. You know what I'm saying? And then he is there and he speaks about the dinner. It's 20 billionaires. Every one of their teams has gone up in value like 35%. So even a shitty team is worth $2 billion right now.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Jacksonville Jaguars.
And they go ridiculous. And his kids are there, and that guy's there, and all the all the owners, children, presidents of teams, and the owners and their kids are there. Wow. And these old teams, like Pittsburgh Steelers were won in a bet. Like, it's a horse race.
Right.
So these guys have owned the teams forever. And
right.
Same thing with the Bears. The McAfee family has owned the teams forever. So they've and I was talking to Jerry Jones afterwards about the whole thing. So anyway, I got to go up. I'm sitting at the table with Les Moonves, Julie Chen, Robert Kraft, his girlfriend, and the CEO of Pepsi.
That's your table?
That's my table.
That's intimidating.
It's intimidating as shit. So the guys from the Patriots.
Les used to be my boss.
That's fucking. What a fucking.
He used to be my boss too.
I saw him in a spa with a robe on though, and I'm like, I could name the place even. It was him and Julie. We were waiting for massages, me and my wife, and he was up there the same fucking weekend, Valentine's Day weekend. And he walks in with a robe, and I'm like, you're not that tough anymore.
You got to do the same dumb shit we do.
Then at that point, I'm like, he's just a dude.
So this is. Anyway, this is a day after he takes over for Sumner Redstone as the chairman of CBS.
Sure.
This is also, I have a pilot with CBS that's brewing. So I've been there since 4 o'clock. I had to do sound check, and I'm talking to Jeremy Renner the entire time, who knows my backstory. There's 2 pilots left that are going to be decided on. Mine did not go. But it's up for a consideration. So Julie Chen, I'm talking beelines. They all beeline for Jeremy Renner, and Jeremy Renner's got a couple drinks in him at this point. So
so he's saucy.
Yeah, he goes, my good friend Al Madrigal, and I was like, hey, how are you? You're pretty much responsible for a majority of my income this year, and. Then we meet, but I'm at their table, and then the CEO of Pepsi is a huge Daily Show fan. Jeez. So she's taking selfies with me, and everyone's sort of, she's responsible for the halftime show.
Right.
She's got Gatorade, she's got Pepsi, she's got Pepsi and Gatorade, and every single chip company is controlled by PepsiCo.
You know what she needs? Some black dick.
That's right.
Sorry.
That's right. She told me that.
Did she mention it?
Yeah, she did. Mentioned you specifically.
Did she write it on a napkin?
Yeah.
What did she tell you?
I want black dick. Sherrod Small. Do you know Sherrod?
So
I'm running material now by the 2 Patriots guys on my right, and I think one guy is Kraft's bodyguard, and the other guy's a PR guy. And I'm saying, this is what I'm thinking about doing. I got these jokes, it's all NFL jokes. Mark Davis takes a beating. I go pretty much roast him, and and I was going to do some of my own material up front. And he goes, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear about your kid. No one wants to hear. He goes, just go right into the NFL shit.
Holy
shit. Who said that? That's good advice.
One of the Patriots guys. So I'm like, done.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Because I watch, no one's listening. We're in a rotunda. We're in a city hall.
Right.
And
So
I'm
it sounds
friends with all I'm a huge San Francisco 49er fan, so I'm friends with all the Niner guys. I'm running all my jokes. I cleared all my stuff. There's a bunch of stuff I can't do. I brought in all my buddies from the comedy
Can you
store.
tell us one you couldn't do?
One of the Virginia McCaskey, the owner of the Bears, is here. She's been with the Bears a long time. She was with them when they got loaded onto the Noah's Ark and shit like that. And they're not.
And they were scared for you to do that joke. That's
do you understand what a bombing I would have took? Because I would have just wouldn't ask anybody anything. I would have just went up and tried to fucking will my way through. I would have been like, I like food. You guys like food? And they were like, while they're eating, yeah, dummy, we're eating. You fucking idiot.
I wanted to do so like a couple of announcements. If Greg Hardy appears behind me, I did not invite him. Please call the police. I'm like, we're going to stay away from Greg Hardy and concussions. Will Smith and tell the truth. Tell the truth. I'm not going to do any of that.
No concussion material.
No, just Roger Goodell's there. Nancy Pelosi's there. Gavin Newsom. This
really?
Packed.
Nancy Pelosi was there?
Nancy Pelosi walks by the table and goes, when are you going up? She's a comic. Like, you walked by.
Wow. That's
crazy.
amazing.
So
he knows the terminology?
Yeah. I got, when are you going? When's your spot? And so,
you got any new bits?
Yeah. I got 10 minutes. And then I open up with, ladies and gentlemen, how about that dinner? It was amazing. If anyone wants an extra dinner, Marvin Lewis didn't finish his. Man, that guy can't finish anything, huh? One guy goes,
crickets.
One guy goes, whoa.
That's worse than a boo.
That's a tough spot.
I would have t-shirts made with that.
But then you know what I did? I just grabbed the podium and just started hammering to the point where it's like, here they come. And I go, I got him. And then I just started commenting him and having it like on the gist. I'm like, it's well written. I love this joke.
Yeah.
Like, and there is, and then they loved that they all came running, sort of like running up afterwards. And the guy from the Chargers couldn't have been cooler. It's the Spanos family, the team president.
Big Chargers fan in the corner there. Eric Stangl.
I'll show you a business card after this. No, he comes right up. He goes, I'm a huge stand-up fan. He goes, that was amazing. He goes, but you realize we couldn't laugh at their expense, so everyone was laughing on the inside. And he goes, that was fucking awesome. You killed it. And I got all these compliments afterwards.
Right.
But then when I make a joke about Mark Davis's haircut, no one can say shit. The closest the Raiders are going to come to a bowl is the one they put on Mark Davis's head for his next haircut. And so look at that thing.
Why does he look like that?
You have not seen that.
I've never seen that picture before.
Mark
He's a
Davis
mental
haircut.
patient.
We'll tweet that out immediately. What is he doing? Is he doing that as a goof?
So I found out. I find out that he
looks like fucking Louis C.K. trying to get an Oscar role.
No, he looks like Bill Gates meets Dumb and Dumber.
Yes, there's a Dumb and Dumber thing there.
What the fuck is that?
Why is he doing that?
Why does he have that?
Why is he doing that?
How can you have money and not have somebody around you going, no?
That could be
He looks like a ghost. He looks like the Scream mask in that other picture that you just pulled up.
What? So you did that joke? No one's laughing.
Oh my
you have
God.
to laugh at that,
dude. That is the fucking
you guys,
best
I'm
thing
telling
I've
you,
ever
have
seen.
to laugh at that.
I'm telling you, not one laugh. Then I go, Mark Davis is here. Mark Davis tried to move he tried to move the Raiders down to L.A., but his minivan broke down outside of Gilroy. And people. I was getting laughs. Like I was all the people that were.
I can't get past this haircut.
That's ridiculous.
Why have I've never seen this?
But as a Niner fan, I hate I have all the, I don't even talk about any of this stuff, but I'm a huge NFL fan, so I know everything, and I just keep going and going and going and plowing. Yeah. Then I go, Jerry Jones is here, and he goes, don't do it.
Jerry said that?
He's sitting right down on my right, and he goes, don't even think about it, young man.
Wow.
Don't do it.
Oh,
and I go,
shit.
And now I'm comfortable.
Okay.
So now I go, Jerry, I'm doing it. It's happening. I go.
And people laugh?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
It was fantastic. Arthur Blank.
Wait, what
did you say about Jerry?
Jerry Jones. A lot of people know this. Jerry Jones made his money in the oil business. It's nice to know somebody in your organization can run a successful 2-minute drill.
That's a great joke.
That is a fucking great job.
He was
applause
worried.
break in this room.
He was worried. He was worried you were going after the girls.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
That was
probably.
Wait a minute. What?
But you know what?
Still getting it
I
in.
got to tell you, like I talked
You never
to
saw
him.
those pictures? Yeah, I love those pictures.
I talked to him afterwards.
Yeah.
He was cool as shit. And so he comes out and he goes, "Hey man," he goes, "I thought you were going to really get me there, but you got to realize we all take so much grief in our respective cities, and now we got to come here to this party where it's like our own sacred place and have some guy we barely heard of." Give us the business.
Yeah.
Like, God, I love it. I go, it's got to be rough. And that's what I was pointing out. It's like, you guys take so much shit.
Yeah, poor you, Jerry Jones.
They're billionaires.
They're billionaires.
Even a
They
billionaire has
But
problems with people talking shit.
But what do billionaires
Go
laugh
buy an
at,
island.
too? That's the other thing. Is like, because one of my jokes
If I was
that
a
I cut,
Poor
it was Paul Allen is the richest one of all of them.
Sure.
He's the owner of the Seahawks.
Seahawks, right.
But he had just crashed his yacht into protected coral reef at the Grand Caymans and got a lot of shit for this.
Yes.
And I was like, you can't be here. I never told that story. Don't you guys hate when that happens? Like, when your yacht crashes into protected coral reef and you got to appease the... Like, what do they know? These guys have
What's their
experienced
experience?
every joy to man, man knows.
If I was a billionaire, I'd buy Twitter and then hit delete. I'd literally just fucking buy.
I took it off my phone. I took it.
You're done with Twitter?
I just think fucking. It's such a distraction and waste of time.
Yeah.
And I really have seen it doesn't matter. It really doesn't
Oh, it
fucking
definitely
matter.
don't matter,
You're gonna
no.
be like you want to sort of provide people with content, your experience or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Like yours are going to be successful either way. You're going to be successful either way, and you got the podcast.
They stopped with Sherrod. So my charisma stinks. You're going to be saying, with me, he goes, you got a podcast.
He forgot you were in the room.
I'm on a TV show too, Al. I mean, nobody watches it, but I'm on it.
But that's just the thing.
Bobby brought up a charisma thing earlier, so you played right into it.
I'm sure
you played right into it.
If I was at your table, that literally nobody would talk to me.
No, Bobby.
Oh, at the NFL table you talking about? The owner's table?
The table he was sitting at.
Right.
You understand? If I was sitting there, I would start probably 7 stories that would literally just get steamrolled over.
You got it. You realize it. But Robert Kraft, again, he goes, "Hey, who are you? How you doing? Nice to see you." And just cool dude.
And then I'd tell him who I was, and then my energy would he'd be like,
removed.
"Great." Anyways,
where would you lose it, Bobby? You think you could hold his attention for 30 seconds at least? I would. And how would you finally blow it?
Here's what would happen.
Okay.
He would sit down. He'd be like, "Hey, you be Kraft, and I'll be me." Good.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? Nice to
I'm
meet
such
you.
I'm such a big fan. I'm from Boston, from Medford, actually originally, but I'm from Boston. I just played the club over the CBS scene over the
security.
Security,
get him out of here.
You'd be a little wordy.
I brought up 9 stories in one.
No, he would
too much energy.
He would really he would love it. And then also this guy, his PR guy was there. This guy Stacy, and he was just they were cool as shit.
What was
Everyone
the tail
normal.
looking like in there? What was the tail looking like? Let's get to the brass tacks of this. Wives looking good, young girls, jump offs. What we had?
Jump offs.
I think there were a couple.
I don't know. It just sounded funny, to be honest with you.
I need a microphone just to use. So I go,
Robert Kraft has. You've seen
it?
Robert Kraft's girlfriend has an extremely attractive girlfriend. She's
Pull her up.
Pull her up.
What's a jump off?
Your side piece. Your side piece.
Okay, I laughed at that because
that's the other thing is you're not going to find anything.
He's looking.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not even looking. I'm looking.
You're not going to find pictures
It
of her?
doesn't exist. No, you're not going to find. You can find pictures of her.
That's his girlfriend?
That's not his girlfriend.
That is his girlfriend.
Oh, my God. What? Oh, shit. Stop lying.
Wait, she's like 20. How old is...
Is that a jump off?
That's a jump off.
Wait, how old's Kraft?
90?
Man, he got over
No, he's not 90. He's not 90.
He got over his wife's death quickly, huh?
Kraft's not 90.
Did he kill her? Goddamn.
Jesus.
Hold on. Robert Kraft is
74.
74.
Yeah.
And she's no more than 30.
When did
That's
his
not
wife-
even 30, I don't think.
When did his wife die?
She's a cutie.
A month ago.
2011.
Okay.
No, and again, I can see like he used.
That's his girlfriend, man.
He mourned Saturday and moved on by Sunday.
He mourned Saturday, and then on Sunday he took 2 swipes for her asshole.
He's charming as shit.
He's charming. I give you that.
He really is cool, man.
But
He's
I know a lot of
great
charm.
owner.
You know who else is charming in 74? My barber. And he's not walking around with a fucking supermodel.
How old is she?
35, 36.
Wow.
Oh, okay. She looks younger than that, but all right.
Was she there?
Is she American?
She was sitting at your table?
She was sitting at my
That's
table.
a bad
Oh my God.
bitch.
I mean, what do you do around a woman like that?
That's a bad bitch.
Look at
man.
go to the other one. Go to the other one. Go to the
I would
other
be
one.
like, why you let that old man sweat on top of you like that for that money?
Right there. The one in the middle with the cleavage. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a supermodel.
Yeah, she
Wow.
Does she speak English?
Yeah. Full.
All right.
Just, hey, what's
Good
up?
for Rob.
Great for Rob.
Good for Rob.
He's get the spill inside that.
Right.
Did
But
you
you can
eat?
tell there was a couple of those around, and then there was mostly like wives. You know, Jerry Jones got was his wife.
His wife, yeah.
You know, in full like lace, proper. You know, just
like fucking Knots
the
Landing.
McCaskies. But yeah, it's old, rich, super rich families. It,
Right.
This one woman walks up to me, and she looked like she was right out of Royal Tenenbaums. You know, that
Yeah.
like eyeshadow.
Yeah.
and
She was carrying a dead dog.
Yeah, the great.
She was trying to buy you.
The granddaughter of the owner of the Bears, and she goes, I loved it. But can I ask you a question? Did you know this was an impossible gig when you took it?
Wow.
Yep. That's how it went.
Wow. That's I don't know how you guys do that shit.
It was rough.
That
It
money.
was,
I do it for that money.
I don't know how you do it.
I go up there and eat it.
Yeah, it's that paycheck. It's when they go,
great
hey, we're
paycheck.
going to give you this. And you go,
Yeah, what do I got to do?
yeah, you think about your kid's school for the next 2 years.
Like I did a charity at Cipriani's that I had nothing to do with for 15 grand. I said, 15 grand, I'm going to do it. And it was awful.
Dude.
It was pretty fun, but it was awful.
Buddy, I did a fucking...
Housewives are there.
I did a set on a table at Minetta Tavern for $150 cash.
I believe it. I wanted that
I
gig.
swear to God, I'll give you 150 right now. You do 5 minutes.
Back
I go,
room?
I'll do 2. He goes, done. I jumped up on the table. Where you from? I did my act, grabbed the 150, and went back to the cellar.
No, when I first started at the Comedy Store in L.A., people would pull you out of the, guy talk to you, and he goes, I got a birthday gig, and you're just going to perform in a living room. It's going to be 20.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
On Fifth Avenue, right across from the Met.
Yes.
Fucking Jewish family, 7 people. Robert fucking something who owns some buildings.
Wow.
It was great, though. It was just a family. But it's in front of their fireplace.
That seems a little easier.
But this type of corporate gig you're talking about is the highest end corporate. You know who has Paul Verzi? Fucking hilarious. Has he been on the show?
Yeah.
He's fucking great. I
Yeah,
love Paul.
Paul's great.
He has a gig, a millionaire up in Westchester. You do this fucking crazy gig out on a lawn.
Oh,
I guess he does.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's just fucking rich motherfuckers on some rich dude's lawn in the afternoon, like on the Hudson.
All against comedies. Outside, lawn, sunshine is all anti-comedy.
When you do, when we started in San Francisco, this comic grabbed me, and it was like Robert Hawkins or something. He goes, we want to do it outside when there's kids or anybody eating. Like, if you can avoid those things, you're good.
You're good. Yeah. You're golden.
Well, music. You don't want to fucking be
You don't want to follow music.
Yeah. I did a gig outside at a beer fest in the rain after a metal band next to a skydiving simulator. No joke. Every 5 minutes,
Got
you hear
somebody just
a jet engine would go off, and you hear a kid going, "Wah!" And I did my 45 minutes.
I believe it. Oh, that's great.
Every 3 minutes, all the eyes just turn to the right to see the new kid in there.
Fucking crazy.
In San Francisco, when you first started, because everybody thought I would do all these Latino. That's the other thing is I got booked on all these Latino gigs right away. So I would show up at a lowrider car show, and I remember outside right away. Hey, the bikini girls didn't show up. You guys got to go on right now. It's like, hey, and all these guys in wife beaters with VHS cameras, like going
and hard-ons,
and flipping me
chubs.
off.
Oh, it sucks.
And then we used to do a kickboxer bar in Modesto where they wouldn't ever shut the video games off. And so you had some people playing basketball right next to you, and then kickboxers just staring at you.
Do you ever do?
I would still do the room, but holy shit.
Yeah, when you're desperate.
Do you ever do Planet Gemini?
Yeah.
With the 2 Italian guys?
The worst.
Where's that? Where was that?
It was in Monterey.
Monterey. 2 Italian guys. and they were they were right out of Goodfellas.
Yeah.
But in Monterey.
Right.
Which is like Cannery Row.
Hey, I got some aquarium passes.
yes. No, that's what they
Take
do.
your wife, your girlfriend, your kids.
Hey, it's the best aquarium in the world.
We just got a shark. This is the longest living shark. I know all about captivity.
You don't know. There's a gully out in the ocean. That's the deepest gully. I think gully's not it's a gully.
Will they give that the passes in lieu of money?
No. They paid you, but not that much.
But they feel like they're taking care of you or something. Give me a little extra.
But the point is, when you get these corporate gigs, and then versus all of the horrible shit that you've done, like and then so you got billionaires. This is the worst thing. Like I've been chased. I've hopped fences. Like I've fucking run to my car.
The worst gig I was involved with, radio's different, obviously, but I was part of hosting Robbie Krieger at a bar on Long Island from the Doors, and he's playing his fucking ass off. But it's Islanders country, and they had the hockey game on, and the owner refused to turn the fucking game down, and I'm looking like, this is fucking Robbie Krieger of the fucking Doors. And every time there was a goal, everyone's like screaming and cheering, and he's in the middle of playing Light My Fire.
Crazy.
Yeah,
hell
give a shit.
But he looked like he didn't give a fuck because he was going to get paid no matter what.
I did a gig for the Vikings with Burt Kreischer, and
shirt off.
No, shirt on Burt.
Okay.
Before he
shirt on Burt.
Yeah,
shirt on Burt.
This is before shirt on.
That seems a little weird.
right. So we were doing this gig. The coach, who was the fucking coach? Big guy, big fucking hands.
I know you talk about McMillan.
Well, he comes in beforehand. He goes, "Listen,
Vikings coach
around maybe 10 years ago, right?
Yeah,
big motherfucker. He comes in.
I think it's McMillan.
Former defensive lineman, just meathead.
Yes,
right?
meathead. Fucking.
Was he Mike Tice?
Yes, Mike Tice. So Mike Tice comes into us. He goes, "Listen, there's all the players are out there. I'm introducing the players. They sit with all the, donate, whatever these people are. And then you guys go up. I'm going to tell the players it's optional. Right? If they want to stay, they can stay. If not, they don't have to stay. I have fun." And he leaves. So he goes up, introduces the whole offense, whole defensive line. Place is going nuts. And then he goes, "All right, players, you want to go? You can go. You're done." And they literally, the fucking whole place
room stood up and left.
Gets up and leaves with like 8 fucking donation assholes with all Viking
pom-poms.
gear. Yeah, and fucking pom-poms.
All the super fan motherfuckers left behind.
There was nothing better than seeing Burt go up in front of just a room full of fucking professional
leaving,
just walking the fuck out. Like a couple of them would stay, but then Florentine went out. Yeah, anyways, you guys like metal? And then fucking bye. And then I walked out. Hey, what's up? See ya. Just fucking 2 fat ladies with pom-poms by the end of my set.
You just got to stop caring at that point.
It was funny seeing us all do our time for that check, though.
Too fun.
Oh, you're trying to get to that fucking 10, was it 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10. Ding. Done. Off.
Man.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that gig. That would have fucking scared the shit.
The Super Bowl gig with the Billionaires?
Billionaires is
just
fucking...
taking, but once you get exposed to, because I do a lot of Viacom corporate speaking, and...
What do you mean? What is that?
They have sales conferences, and I just, I host. It's fantastic.
Really?
It's the best, because they're all their bosses are there, and so everyone, no one's...
That's a good audience, though.
Yeah, they're...
Viacom people.
And salespeople are fun.
They appreciate a good joke.
They always got cocaine on them. Wait, what are we talking about?
But you go and write a whole thing for these individual gigs.
I'll customize it for them, and then I look at their scripts, and so I had to do like all their sales presentations before advertising firms, and we traveled around to that. And it was me and Jeff Lucas, who's the senior vice president of sales. He's my buddy. He's my brother from another brother, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeff Lucas.
Really? Yeah. Hey, Jeff, what's up? And we're like, have a handshake at some point. We're just like do a ton of that stuff. I got their employee benefits information in the mail the other day. That's how much.
Oh, yeah. How does the pay? How's the pay for that?
It's really good.
That's why you like it, you son of a bitch. I got to get in on that.
Corporate is so fucking lucrative, man.
It's so lucrative.
You hate it from a creative standpoint.
I think, can I say something?
Al's not saying that. I'm just saying in general. I've heard that over the years.
I know guys like Al,
you guys hate it.
Al, going and customizing the set. Like Colin will do that. Colin will go and write a set.
Yeah.
For
those people,
those things. So
In that way, it's actually probably refreshing for you because you just wrote these jokes and now you're trying them out and they worked or some of them didn't. Who gives a fuck? But if you were to go in and just do your set, that's when it could suck. That's when I think you're selling your soul.
Yeah.
Because just to go do your set you're doing at a fucking improv or wherever, a fucking, Shuckle Hut, and then it doesn't work, that's when you feel like a piece of shit.
Because your set is temperature sensitive, room sensitive, fucking everything.
Oh, I didn't do one at 8:30 in the morning in Vegas after everybody was out the night before. It's and then just walked up and did, all crowd work. It's like everybody was out till 3 a.m.
That's the dangerous thing about those, though, because I did one in Vegas, and you start doing crowd work, and it's killing, and then you go into your joke, and it's just wah, wah.
Yeah, you can't.
And then you try to get back into that crowd work, and the fucking wheels fell off that
You had your chance.
Now you try to pick up the wheels, put them back on the car.
You only had 8 minutes left. If you just stayed in the crowd work, it would have
greedy.
You would have been fucking there every year for the next 10 years.
You're feeling too good about yourself.
Yeah. Oh, what about this joke? Boo.
I usually go straight at the boss when I do a corporate gig. I go to find who's the richest, most powerful person in the room, and just tear them a new ass. And everybody loves it.
They can't get
they're not going to hate that.
You know who doesn't like it? The guy who's signing that check.
That's all right. I already got the check in the pocket.
Oh, perfect.
You can't fire me, you son of a bitch.
We actually ran out of time. We're supposed to be out here at 9:50. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
We went a little over.
Al's at we didn't even say that you're at Caroline's tonight through Sunday.
How many shows you doing?
I'm there. I do all the shows. Yeah. I'm not at a point where.
No. How many shows you got? Like tonight, one.
I got 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, and then I do Sunday as well.
Oh, wow. One Sunday, right?
One Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, you got to check it out.
I've never seen Al's.
Buddy, you got to go this weekend.
I know Al, but I've never seen your stand up. Maybe I'm in town this weekend. Maybe I'll squeeze.
Fucking one of the funniest guys walking the planet right now.
Right,
I mean, hilarious.
We didn't even do any news or anything today.
Fuck news.
Fuck news.
We are the news.
What about Trump and the Pope?
We are the news. Black guy.
What about Trump and the Pope?
I'm on the side of the Latino.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Pope wins that. Pope wins that.
You're on the side of the Pope.
Yeah.
Sure. Pope wins that every single time. There's actually an article in the You ever go to that Nate Silver's 538.com where he does all the stats on everything?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's he just does the math behind it.
Right.
And Pope wins that every single time.
That's hilarious.
What is it called?
538. It's one of the best websites that exists.
Trump made a good point about, the Vatican will be
predict everything. You want to start betting on sports?
Right.
Look right there. Dude, NBA predictions. Look at everything. He's got
the Pope is way more popular than Donald Trump. Well, that's an obvious one, no?
Yeah,
there you go.
You see him get mad the other day? That was weird seeing a Pope get mad.
Oh, don't be selfish.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish. Somebody tried to grab him. Mexicans go crazy for the Pope, so they were trying to pull his ass in.
And it was weird to see him. He was scolded this guy.
Yeah.
I thought the Pope was supposed to be fucking chill at all times, but he gave him the business for about 10 seconds. He was mad.
The Pope will smack a bitch.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If he has to.
That's a great website, though. The 538 is awesome. Look at that. So you want to bet on basketball? You want to look at every single night they do.
Are you a big gambler, Al?
No, and I'm not.
You just like numbers.
I love the numbers behind everything. Thunder are going to beat the Pacers. Look at that.
538.com.
Now, how good is this?
I mean, as good as you can. It's the best stats that exist. Yeah.
Wow.
Really? I gotta tell
we use this guy on the Daily Show all the time. That's how I know him. This is his website, Nate Silver. He's awesome.
Ted Cruz has a huge math problem. What's that about? What is Ted Cruz's math problem?
See.
It caught my eye. I don't know.
No, they fact-checked everything.
So they say that some of the things that he's been talking about has not been the truth all the way.
Oh, I see. The states that are his most...
So evangelical voters are not going to be able to prop him up as much as he would like.
Yeah. Oh, like he thought.
Okay.
What do you think of Trump in general?
I think it's amazing with Bernie Sanders and Trump on both sides.
I think it's
polarized everything.
Right. Crazy, right?
People, the backlash, and him being out and saying that it's basically Iraq and everything was just a sham. They must be freaking out. Did you see what he said about Lindsey Graham the other day?
What did he say?
He's just like, if he got elected, he got 0%, and he's just heckling a guy from South Carolina, just going off. You can't do that, but he's doing it, and people love him.
And the polls aren't really going down after he's taking these
I thought when
heavy
he called
shots.
all Latinos rapists, that it was downhill from there.
That's when he got my vote.
Is there a real possibility it's going to be Trump versus Sanders?
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
I think Rubio gets in the end.
No. I don't know how people can still support him.
I don't think it's Rubio.
It's not going to be Cruz.
That's not going to be Bush.
Well,
then it's got to be Trump.
It's going to be Trump or
I like
Cruz.
Kasich a lot.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
Out of all those guys, I'm just
They
saying.
ran all the numbers on that, too, yeah.
I like Kasich, but he doesn't have a shot, and I like Bernie on the other side.
Kasich needs to up his crazy in this campaign if he wants to.
He refuses to go down that road.
Yeah, it's going to cost him.
He had an emotional moment with somebody in the audience the other day.
Yeah.
There's that Kasich just is in Michigan. You know, he's not even thinking about it.
South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, he already lost South Carolina. He knows that. But then the problem with Bernie, people are going to be very disappointed. He's not going to be able to get all that stuff done. Not with the system we have in place.
No president has been able to get everything
that's
done.
what happened with Obama. Everyone thought he would come in and have sweeping changes. Even Oprah gave up on his ass.
I mean, even George Bush.
Remember, Oprah was all rah, rah, rah. Oprah hasn't said one word about Obama in a long time.
Yeah,
because I think she even realized, wow, this guy isn't going to make those sweeping changes.
It gets a point, too,
to.
when you're the president, you're like, you know what, I'm just trying to be the ex-president now. Get me the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I mean, all that stress, all that fucking craziness.
But he's still got to pick this justice before he leaves.
But I go back to Mark Maron's podcast with Obama. It was fascinating when Obama said, when you're president, you just want to move that needle a little bit. Even he knew that there was no fucking way he was going to move that needle a lot. You just want to be able to move it a little bit. Yeah. Not like the old days where these guys would come in and fucking really change up shit.
Well, the reason why people were able to change shit is they used to have a lunchroom where everyone used to hang out. And so people from both sides used to have lunch together every day and mingle. And then when they started sending everybody home to go to their respective districts, that was with the ruination, because they always used to go to their kids' birthday parties and shit like that, and they were all buddies and they would make stuff happen.
Right.
Now nobody gets along. Nobody wants to, you're seen as weak if you compromise.
It's amazing.
But they used to do that shit all the time because they used to hang out and they used to be friendly. And it's like, you give me this, I'll give you that, and it works. And there used to be a system in place where we're getting along.
Yeah. So we need a lunchroom.
We need a lunchroom.
Lunchroom.
You can lunch fixes everything.
A comedy cellar table.
It's like the table. It's like the table.
Need a nice big table like the Comedy Cellar has. Yeah. But I mean, you can't even acknowledge that the other side has a good idea. That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, this childish bullshit.
So, who's your guy though? If you had to say it,
this is a tough one.
It's weird.
Yeah. This is my prediction. I'm not picking guys. I'm going Hillary, and then Bernie gives her such a hard time that she's got to embrace him as her running mate.
Wow. Interesting. I
don't know if that's going to happen because, but...
I always thought Biden, even though he said he wasn't, I felt like he was going to pop in.
Bloomberg's going to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's not going to do anything. Who does that hurt in the end? I'm trying to
I think a little bit on both sides.
Both, right?
I think he pulls from both sides.
Yeah, we need that third party, a strong one.
We need 5 parties.
Well,
five strong parties.
What?
Talk to me about the 4th and 5th party.
we just need to separate some of this power some. I just think it's just...
At least go 3.
Yeah.
We'll never get 5, but at least get a strong third would be nice.
I mean, I think the more choices, the better. I mean, if it's solid...
Didn't Trump threaten to go independent if they keep fucking with him?
Oh, he's just being a dick to everybody.
Yeah,
you gotta love that in a way.
How great would it be if he did?
Huh?
If he did.
Well, independent is kind of like a bunch of parties because it ain't like one particular party. It's like everything else.
But he's Democratic, too. I mean, he's not a full fucking conservative.
God, no. He's not even close to a conservative.
Not at all. He's fucking, he has Democrat in him, too.
But anybody who's a full anything is a fucking psychopath, it seems like.
You're right. If you're one side all the way, you're pretty fucking crazy.
Like full Muslim?
Well, I didn't say that.
I know, and like how you nervously blinked and stuttered after. Yeah. You fucking coward.
Fucking you two aren't getting killed. You look like them.
Why don't we get out of here? Al, man, a pleasure to finally meet you.
Nice meeting you.
You got to come back and see us.
Yes. You got to come do Race Wars, too.
I love Race Wars.
Yes. Got to get you on.
It's Caroline's tonight through Sunday. Anything else you want to promote, Al? Madrigal. How did we say it earlier?
Magical.
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 Let's go with Al.
Magical.
Not magical.
Madrigal.
What is it?
Madrigal.
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 That's what it's
Madrigal.
But it's Madrigal.
Madrigal.
Yeah. And you're on Bill Burr's podcast.
No, that's his network.
We started.
Oh, that's yours.
We started All Things Comedy together.
Yeah, him and Bill.
I didn't know that.
So we had like 60 podcasts. Speaking of Burt Kreischer, Tom Papa,
nice.
Right. No, you guys got a nice network.
Great network.
Did you hear the Bill Burr impression from Jim Norton's Advice Show?
No.
Travis, is that an easy pull before we leave?
Mine?
Who was doing
the impression? Do you have one?
I got everybody.
No. Jim Norton was doing his Advice Show on Wednesday. This kid calls in and does this Bill Burr impression.
No, okay.
Have you heard this yet?
No, I didn't hear it.
Can I hear Al's first?
He calls me up. It's like, we shouldn't even be I don't know. We shouldn't even be having this conversation on the phone. You know what we need to do? Buy gold. You need to buy gold? Fucking get our money out of the banks. Wow. Fuck them. They take our money. They fucking. You gotta listen to.
Yeah, Artie Lang here. Listen, Bill, you're fucking crazy.
That's a great.
Guy's nuts.
He has this whole thing on our network. Why, like, no, this fucking behind the music shit. We're fucking the business people come in, take all of our fucking money. We're gonna fucking own it. So that's our thing. Is all the comedians own the network.
Yeah.
So we all own it together.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And we just are trying to distribute each other's stuff. So when like Tom Segura has a Netflix special,
right,
we all get behind him and help promote.
Perfect.
What they're doing. So yeah.
That's the way to do it. You guys need to get together.
It takes a village.
It does take a village these days.
So it sounds very similar to Riotcast. How you doing?
Riotcast. No, Riotcast is great.
You have a wonderful network as well, Bobby.
Oh,
got to help you with your charisma. Got to lift you up a little bit.
My fucking career too. The other C word.
Charisma.
Listen, it's a quick call from Jim Norton's advice show. Listen to this.
Okay.
Let me hear your Bill Burr impression.
Dude, it's unfucking believable. Dude, I went to the lady at the register. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
That's a great fucking dude, Bob, listen, you're gonna fucking do dishes, kid. All right? I'm not gonna come home and there's dishes. I don't do all right, I do my dishes, you do your dishes, all right? I got the fucking other Christ, really, man. Dude, fucking dude. He used to sit there when we lived together and he would just do me in different situations. He'd go Bob Kelly falling down a hole. I go, Bob Kelly scared that there's a monster in the closet. Dad? Dude.
And now back to Mark Davis's haircut.
It's the fucking best thing I've seen ever.
All right, Al, absolute pleasure meeting you. You come back and see us. Caroline's this weekend, tonight through Sunday. 212-757-4100 for the tickets. Bob Kelly on Riotcast and filming soon.
We start filming next week.
That's beautiful.
And then if you're gonna help my sister out, 617.
We're trying to find a kidney for his sister today too, Al.
617 really?
That's where I come in. I'll give her
what blood type are you?
What's that? Oh, positive.
Yeah,
is your blood violent?
Yeah, I'll give it to a kid.
That'd be great. How great would it be if Al, we get documentary? We get Bill involved.
Let's go documentary on
We
this.
do fucking Al gives a kidney.
Nice. That's the name of the fucking Al gives a kidney.
Al is magical.
And then I die at the end. And it's perfect. Fucking kidney.
I'll be doing that NFL owners party.
617-643-7193 is the Mass General Living Donor Intake line. So please, her name's Lisa Kelly. So
all right. And Sherrod Race Wars Wednesdays on this channel at 7.
Yes. Gotta get Al on there. When you coming back to town? You here? When you?
I'm around.
All right, bad. Let's do that.
All right.
We'll figure all that out. Yeah. Anything else, Sherrod? You good?
That's it. I'm good.
Oh, and the YouTube channel. We're starting to promote that a lot because we're putting up videos every day now. Opie Radio. You got Pete Davidson. I turned him on to the sounds of turtles having sex. He never saw that before. Lost his fucking mind.
I haven't seen it.
You want to see it?
I'll watch it when we're done.
No, just get the actual turtle video. You don't have to see the video we made. And then we got other shit up there on who else did we have in this week that's up there? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Rick Springfield.
Oh, yeah,
talking about his Star Wars collection.
I didn't even know they made sounds.
Remember the last time we were over with Rick Springfield and Pete? He got mad at Rick. He went, "All right, Ricky."
Yes, we saw that.
Fucking Rick.
That's up there.
That was one of the funniest things.
Wheeler Walker doing his country songs. Fuck you, bitch. And
William Shatner's up there.
William Shatner. A lot of good stuff. Go to Opie Radio on YouTube and subscribe, please. But for Al, because he's never seen it, do the one from yesterday so we don't fuck this up.
First one.
Yeah, I think it's the first one.
Look at Pete's reaction.
No, not that one.
Oh, he's fucking a croc?
That one. Listen to this. You've never seen this?
No, I didn't know they made sounds.
Oh, listen to the sound a turtle makes when he's having sex.
Just like us. He's easing up. He's sneaking up on it, too.
Yeah, he's getting it. Oh, she's trying to get away.
She's like, fuck that. She's getting away from him.
But he Bill Cosby'd her.
All right. Holy shit. All right, you did it.
Look at the other turtle's face, though.
Well, yeah. Why have I never seen this? Oh, my God.
Wait for the pause. Wait for the pause coming up.
You got it.
Holy shit.
This turtle can fuck.
What? There you go.
What a sick prick who filmed this, though.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, there's a million of these.
How did you? Yeah,
there's a million of those
That's
online.
amazing.
Wow.
Turtles will fuck. There's one fucking a croc, I think.
Yeah, fucking a croc.
A shoe. And
Making the same sounds?
Oh yeah, they all pretty much
one
are similar.
fucked a croc and then became a shoe.
All right, guys. Wow, good week of radio. We'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Bobby and Al and Sherrod. See you guys soon.
Later.